touchdowns, 1 pick. That rating is a little above the league average. He's going to play at 11 short of league average.
What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I'm kind of mystified here, guys, because I am seeing everybody commenting to Angelica Barron, but I don't see any of the comments in here. I didn't block her. I don't block anybody. That's you mods that do that stuff. I keep seeing everybody saying, "What's up, Angelica Barron?" And I don't see any comments from Angelica, which is weird because she just became a channel member. Let me go through. Good Lord. There's a million people on the block list, but she's still listed as a moderator.
Yeah, if you're a moderator, you can't be blocked.
Well, I'm not seeing her comments. Can you do me a favor, Mike? Can you look and watch the stream and see if you see Angelica Barron? Because Angelica became a tailgate member. And, this is weird. Angelica, if you are there, do me a favor, Angelica. Email me, if you can, cowboysmark94 Gmail, with your channel URL. Because I had kind of a similar thing happen with Roland's review, and I had to give permission for some reason. I don't know why. Sometimes the system just acts crazy. Okay, admit Brian Green. What's up, Brian? Okay, we're here. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this straightened out because this is actually kind of important because I definitely need to. Darlene, Dak is back. Yes. Brian, what's going on?
What's going on, everybody? Angelica, we see you. I see you.
It's
I
not,
see.
okay, it's not.
Well, it's on here.
Okay.
It says Thomas Garrett. And then it says
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
No, but I'm not seeing any of her comments.
Thomas Garrett.
I see Thomas
weird.
Garrett says Angelica Barron, but there's and right above that I have Jeffrey Karen.
Karen, yeah.
I said I've refreshed my chats.
Wow, touchdown.
Who is that?
Yeah, I've just
is
refreshed.
that?
Looks like.
Who is that?
Touchdown.
Yeah.
Was that Andy Dalton? Oh, the Cowboys
Andy
should have kept
Dalton.
Andy Dalton right there. That's what we're gonna hear.
Right,
Exit
Raider.
out and come back. Okay. All right. Let me try this again. That's weird.
And Mr. Something.
Hold on a second, Mark.
Okay.
Angelica Barron, Primetime Field, Costa, Angelica Barron, Derek, Joseph Headley, Mr.
I see Darius.
Barron, Primetime Field. That's the one I see.
Look. I see Thomas Garrett. Let's see. Primetime Phil. You just can't have nice things. What's up, Mark? Mr. Bojangles, Darlene, Jeffrey Cohan, Thomas Garrett, Darlene Masher. And Mark became a channel member before the chat. Shout out to Mark, who make sure you go to the community tab and click on that because there is a link for you guys to get your shot glass and stuff. So, yeah, do that. Make sure you do that. But I'm still trying to figure out why the heck I'm not seeing Angelica Barron's comments. Well, shout out to Blake Boyer.
Oh, I may have picked the right team. I picked the Saints to win.
I wish I could watch the game. I'm working 8 nights in a row. Damn, Blake. I'm sorry about that, buddy. But you making all the money. Prime time. I'm game time. What's up, man?
What up, man? How are you? How you been? I haven't talked to you a lot lately.
Well, I tell you what, it's weird because I noticed when I was trying to respond to some comments that Angelica had done that it wouldn't allow me to do the comments on it. But this was a couple of days ago. and I don't see any of the comments in here.
Still again?
No, I see nothing.
Wow.
I've seen everybody saying hello to Angelica. I see Thomas Garrett. Hello,
That's
Angelica.
weird.
But I don't see any of the comments. This is weird.
It is. I mean, you see everybody else, right? Starting with Angelica on the bottom.
Well, I've got.
Brian, okay.
No, I'm
Angelica
down.
says she wears a medium.
Well, actually, this is what I have right here. Look,
She said, tell
this,
Mark.
this,
We them boys.
look, this
I
is.
have to.
That's why I'm like, why is she not there? Because this is a special one.
She said, tell Mark I wear a medium.
That is a medium. That's a medium shirt. That's what I told Tracy. We went out and got a medium for her.
Yeah.
Brian, tell Mark I wear a medium.
I didn't block. Okay, stop. Okay, but this is where I'm going
She
through.
blocked her. And she blocked you.
Maybe
Wait.
that's what it is.
Maybe
Angelica,
Angelica
did you-
is you know who.
You know what, Angelica? Did you block me? Because that might be what it is.
That's what I mean. You might accidentally have blocked them.
Yeah.
You can't be blocked on your own channel.
No, but she can. Well,
You can't be blocked on your own channel.
It's through Bone
no,
Jangles. Don't worry,
no.
buddy.
She blocked me. Maybe
The Reaper. Did you
I tell you
accidentally
what.
block her? No, I would think it
No.
would be the other way around.
because
What's
if I
up,
blocked her, she
baby
wouldn't be able.
French?
Nobody
What's
would.
going on,
Nobody
man?
would be able to
How
see.
are you?
So, Angelica, check
Red
in.
Raider just scored a touchdown.
Go to
All
your.
you have to do is just
State Roland. What's up, Roland? What's up, Stace?
if she sees it.
But well, I know if I go to the, but I don't know if everybody has that or not. Like the channel
It would
stuff
be Angelica.
to settings.
Yeah.
If you go
Who
to
else we got?
settings,
Primetime Phil.
Hold
What's up? What are you doing, Phil?
okay. If you go to settings, there should be community in there, and if I'm blocked, it'll be under that. Because if you block somebody, you may have hit me by accident and blocked me by accident, and that's why I'm not seeing you.
It happens.
Okay, so it's not me that screwed up. So game time, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. It's just working. Hopefully, we have a better game tonight.
Oh,
How
my
you
God.
doing?
You know, I could be okay if I never see Denver in primetime again.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you
Russell,
there.
you know, I am old enough to remember when people were saying that, you know, we should trade for Russell Wilson, get rid of Dak.
Well, you know, not a Russell apologist, but he obviously is dealing with some injuries. And this is where I wish, you know, I know you want to be a man and you want to be a tough guy. Just come out, and I understand why you're doing it, because you don't want the other teams to.
Uh-oh.
Rondell Moore, little guy, but he's good. Anyway, he ain't saying what's wrong with him, because he don't want the defenses to hone in on that. But listen, yeah, just if you're hurting like that, if not, you're gonna have to deal with all this undue BS from the outside.
I don't know. I think Russell. Well, actually, let me actually get this stuff straightened out real quick, because let me say hello to Roland. What's up, Roland? There's Darlene in the house. What's up, Darlene? And Twigs Digger. You know what, dude? How you gonna come here and say, "Can you block the creator"? Why we gotta have haters in the house like that?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, real hating, man, that's like an art form, man. You know, it's like, you like a born a hater, you know, like myself, man. You know, a lot of cats think they hate, but, man, I mean, I'm mad at everything, man. You know, brother got a nice car, man. Why you got a car, man? I only got one car. Why you got 3 cars, or a wife, or all that, man? I mean, that's played out.
Is Angelica
till he's totally broke,
commenting anymore?
Ain't got nothing like me, you know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, that's what real hating is all about, man.
Is Angelica still commenting, or is she trying to figure out if she blocked me? Game time. Game time.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm here. No, she's not commenting anymore.
Okay, maybe she's trying to see if she blocked me.
Thomas Garrett, what's going on, Thomas?
Shout out to everybody who's in the house right now.
Foles Cowboys, my man.
All right, so we've got it's kind of amazing that everybody. This is where it's two sides of the fence. Last week we had people that were going through and talking about, you know, should Cooper Rush be the starter for the Cowboys? You know, the team's responding to Cooper Rush better than Dak Prescott. Dak looked like ass the first game, right? Cooper loses a game, and now we're back to that's pass interference. Really? Okay. But now
he's
we got
back tonight, by the way.
we got everybody, now saying thank God that Dak is back, right? Aren't these the same people that threw trash at him at the 49ers game?
They are.
We are some fickle ass fans.
If anybody has, not to steal the thunder, but anybody that watches our lives on Saturday nights and even on after the game,
Shameless plug.
I've been saying this for a while now, Mark. It's I've been saying it with you, so it was all for nothing, man. Inside the locker room, you're hearing what the players are saying. They're not, I hate to say it, but it took a loss when we know. I mean, people who have a brain and don't get caught up in all this BS. The guy was thrown for 100 yards. I think the most he threw was for 219. I think. Dak is the heartbeat. That was the quote coming out. Dak's the heartbeat of that locker room. Why is that? Because he's a natural leader. Not to mention, he threw 37 touchdowns with only 10 interceptions last year. I repeat, he threw 37 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, and threw for over 4,400 yards. That's the best in Cowboys history. So let's give him a little break. Let's welcome him back with open arms, and hopefully he can get the, hit the ground running. Hopefully Kellen, allows him to stay. You know what I mean? Allows him to be the hurry up. I think that's better for Dak. Play with tempo. I think that's just better. There's a time to slow it down. I get it, but
okay.
There's Angelica. She's back.
I see her listed as a tailgate member. I'm actually on her page with 4 subscribers.
That's crazy.
Okay, so I don't know where. Let me try one other thing on my end and see if I can give permission. But everybody sees her commenting, but me.
Yeah. It's got to be something stupid, Mark.
Well,
it really has to be something stupid on your end. That's the only I could think of.
No, but if she's been blocked,
well, we're gonna let you figure it out.
Okay, but if you're blocked on here, nobody would see your comments.
Right. I'm not saying you blocked her. There's got to be something stupid. Glimmer Man, hey, what's up, my man? Hey guys, what's up? Dak is back. Keep the formula. Run first. I agree. Run the ball. I like what they did with Cooper, but Dak's better when he runs a little. Not so much no huddle, but get to the line of scrimmage with with a lot of time on the clock, and then let him do his magic at the line of scrimmage. Play with some tempo. What in the Tamation is going on?
I don't know why.
What's up, Coles? What do you got for me tonight? Coles Cowboys is in the house. Mr. Bojangles. Russell Wilson is trash after he broke his thumb last year. I heard. Do you know what I heard about Russell Wilson?
Yeah, he's a diva.
Yeah, that if his friends or his teammates want to get a hold of him, they have to call a handler, and their calls are
his manager.
What do you call it?
I saw that on Sherman, right? Richard Sherman.
Yeah, we can't see you, Phil. Are you naked?
Yeah, because I'm eating, man. I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was saying in the chat.
I didn't. I wasn't paying attention to.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh, that was a good throw.
Oh, man.
This is so weird.
Run the damn ball. Just run the ball in my Richard Sherman voice.
Okay, so I put her down as. Is she still commenting?
Yeah.
It's weird because I have her as an approved user. I have her as a moderator. Does she still have her moderator wrench?
You probably just have to get a hold of you. Just send a thing for YouTube or something. I don't know.
I mean,
I checked the setting and Mark is not blocked. She just commented again.
That's so weird because because
crazy.
I'm literally I know she's a tailgate member. She's a moderator, and I just gave permission to make as an approved
Eastside
loser.
Harold is in the house. What's up?
That's weird. Eastside, what's up, Eastside? let me.
She has the rent, sugar daddy.
Okay.
The Cowboys should get Chase Claypool. I don't even know if he's on the block. I heard that, but we don't.
I'm gonna.
You think he's on the block, Phil? I don't think he's on the block. Phil's.
Phil's okay. I'm actually.
He's hammering.
Some French fries and stuff.
Okay. I
hear Green Bay. Yeah, I hear Green Bay is interested. I mean, he works out with Aaron Rodgers in the offseason, so that makes a little bit of sense. So I mean, I don't think he's like gonna elevate your game, but to make a point, is he better than some of the people on this roster? Yes, but what do you have to give up to get him?
Right.
He would definitely elevate. I mean, the offense. I'm not going to say that he's going to be a Amari Cooper type where he's just going to all of a sudden him and the connection is going to happen. But you never know what quarterback's going to have a connection with what receiver. Because I mean, how many times you see CeeDee Lamb and Dak and they just can't get on the same page sometimes.
Yeah.
So I mean, he could come in here and all of a sudden just the chemistry be just amazing, and then they're all of a sudden like a Marvin Harrison, Peyton Manning type of thing. But you don't know what you're going to get. So. I don't really like it. I'm not giving up a first for it. Maybe a second, a third, but they're not going to give it up for a second or third. So
yeah.
Okay, so I literally see Angelica Barone when I'm not logged in as me.
She said that she's going to
rebooting.
Reboot. Yeah.
Right, I'm going to try and switch back to my account. I mean, back to Mark Holmes and see what happens.
That's crazy. Hey, now let me ask you this: was she the last person who signed up for anything, like whether it be tailgate or anything?
No, somebody else just became a she became a tailgate on Sunday. And here's what's weird: I go back to Mark Holmes, she's not there.
They got some gremlins in your system.
But it can't.
Like all of a sudden a Georgia Tech game, and it's because Amazon Prime just like kicked it out. Man. Amazon Prime. That's the only problem with the whole streaming stuff.
Huh. I still got the NFL game.
Yeah, so if I'm looking at it, in my stream, sure, comments are not showing up on here. As Mark Holmes.
Now, let me ask you this. If she does a super chat, you wouldn't see it then?
Then I probably won't.
That's what I mean.
It may not be that it even show that she's able to do it. I've had people that have said that they haven't been able to do super chats and stuff before.
Yeah, remember I had that issue, and you had to go in and do something. You said, try it now. I went in, it worked. It worked, and then it stopped for the longest time.
Yeah, but the problem is I can't reboot my computer because if I do, it kills the whole. We got to start the whole stream on over.
Right.
So I can't do that now. But
a little something.
But no, I logged out of that YouTube channel and re-logged in. That's weird.
Yeah.
Contact Google support. Yeah. That's going to be a problem to do that right now.
That's an ankle.
Yeah. Well, I would just.
YouTube has been having some different.
We'll read her comments.
There you go.
And we'll deal with it after the show. That's all.
But that makes that actually makes sense because I was trying to. It was weird because I kept trying to type and comment on there, and it said something was wrong with it, and it just wouldn't let me comment to her a couple of days ago, and so now I'm not seeing that at all. So it's almost like I am blocked from seeing her. Chai Records, shout out to you, Chai Records. Great content. There's Joanne Gonzalez. What's up, JoJo? I can see Joanne.
Lovely. Updates, upgrades take YouTube a certain amount of time. It's YouTube's normal.
Well, I mean, YouTube has been having a bunch of different issues and stuff. You couldn't upload the other night.
Another good pass. Another good pass by Andy Dalton.
You couldn't upload for like 6 hours. It was just stuck in processing. And then, of course, I mean, they've had like 3 hiccups in the last.
Is that another good pass by Andy Dalton?
Yeah, Andy Dalton looking good.
Yeah, he is.
Hey.
I mean, I don't know if you people see this, but this dude's. I mean, that was open last week against the Eagles. People, the middle of the field, the middle of the field was wide open. He was just missing.
Mr. Lamsey.
What was crazy was that they were threatening with Cooper Rush pulling the ball and running, and it was still wide open. But then he was like, "Go, man!"
Yeah. Well, there was one time where he did like a read option, but he handed the ball off, and there was nobody on him. He literally probably could have got 20 yards.
He
and
just
it's
crashed
like,
down.
dude, man, why are we even calling these plays if we're not going to actually treat it as such? It's an option. So you're going to line up and act like it's a read option, but never use the option part and just hand it off every time. Literally, the line was stacked, waiting for, I think it was Pollard. But yeah.
Oh, he's running it. He's running it.
Oof, he got clocked in the head. Jesus.
Dang.
Anyway, Angelica, we will pass on your comments, or at least we will.
Yeah,
Mr. Lindsay 11.
How dare you?
Oh no, that was Hill. That was Hill.
Jojo, what's up, Jojo? Chopper.
Let me see if I can get chat.
Talk about how good my Eagles are. Listen, man, you guys are 6-0. I guarantee you ain't gonna win this week, though.
All right. So typically, okay, we've got.
My question is this the curse of Dallas?
All right.
What will Dak do on Sunday? Listen,
Hopefully
man.
not too much, man. Just manage the game.
Detroit hasn't stopped anybody. So
it's a good one to start coming back.
Yeah, that's actually perfect. I'm more concerned about us having a letdown on defense, but supposedly Quinn is pissed. He saw, after looking at the film, there was a lot there to be had, and
people are coming back.
What's that?
No, I said people are coming back too.
Yeah, there was a lot to be had against the Eagles. We just didn't take advantage. Like we kind of ran into a buzzsaw, and there was a lot of things going on. But shout out to the Eagles. You won the game. That's all that matters, right? So Eagles are 6-0. We're two games back.
Yeah, with a backup quarterback where we thought week 2 is like, here we go. And
yeah, I mean, I hear you.
We weren't really sure about how this offense
was
going.
We know that.
I'm not saying
the Eagles fans.
No, I'm talking about Cowboy Nation. We had a backup quarterback. I mean, right in the beginning of that, I was like, if he could split these games, I'm gonna be very happy. And he did better than that, way better than that. And
he won.
Yeah, hey man, if you told me in the beginning, hey, he's gonna go 4-1, I'm gonna be like, shit, hell yeah, I don't care who he loses to.
Yeah, and you know what? I was watching the Dak interview today, and it makes a lot of sense. People go, oh, well, he was hurt before, so if he's going to learn something now, why didn't he learn something before? He was away from the team. He was away. He broke his foot. He had bone sticking out of his leg. He had surgery. He was away from the team. He literally, this may be, I don't know that Dak could have went 5-0. I mean, come on. Would Dak could have went 5-0? It's possible, but odds are they would have went 4-1. It would have looked different. Yeah. But he's going to be able to learn something.
A team that they should have beat.
He learned something. He got to sit on the sideline, take all the mental reps, the in-game where, he's normally the guy dealing with everything. He got to take a step back, but still be in it because he was on the mic with Cooper Rush. It actually could have helped him. It really could have. Just seeing how the offense was played, what he could do, what openings are there. I mean, I think it was a good thing looking back that Dak was able to be on the sideline and be involved. And hopefully it has a impact going forward, man. Glimmerman, no, the Cowboys got away from what they were doing. They asked Rush to throw deep routes too early and quit running the curl and comeback routes. They got jumped. I'll say this, man.
Lola.
Him running the curl is scary early out. I mean, his arm is just not there to do that. It's more of a timing,
Mm-hmm. I agree. Down the sideline on the outside the hatch, he has a problem with as well.
Yeah.
Am I lagging at all on the?
A little bit.
I'm thinking I might have to restart my internet because it's like that's what I'm saying. Prime kicked me out. It's like so.
Yeah, you look like you're in a fog a little bit. Your stream isn't too good.
Yeah. Cole's Cowboy said he made a video basically praising the Eagles and still got trolled.
Yeah,
You know, here's something that I want to say about the Eagles. He still got it off. The Eagles, it seems like it has a feel like they won the Super Bowl by beating us. Is this going to be I mean, is this the thing that they focused on?
Well, I mean, they have a bye this week too, so they're celebrating.
it's possible. I mean, unfortunately, I think the schedule's so easy they can't help but win.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I think that there's some stumbling blocks along the way that they're going to have to deal with.
Well, but all offseason, everything, the focus was beat Dallas, beat Dallas, beat Dallas. And, you're sitting there listening to some of their comments and stuff. My man on DMV's thing, he was talking about, has any team started out, has the Cowboys ever started out 6-0? And it's like, okay, what do you get for starting out 6-0? Thank you.
It doesn't. So stupid.
Exactly. Oh, we started out 6-0. Okay.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. We're 2 games back, and it seems like it's 4 just because we know how easy the Eagles' schedule is. It's going to be tough to win this division. So then, I'm not saying we're going to quit and not try. I mean, because I think you picked 11 before the season, and I picked 10. Well, I have 2 more wins. If you look at our schedule, I'm calling 12, possibly 13, just based on the schedule, our schedule. But looking at the Eagles' schedule, they're going to have some hiccups, man. It's going to really come down to the wire. I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but that's what we do. I'm looking at the schedule. I'm like, I see 12, 13 wins, We're going to be favored every game except one. And we have what? The one loss, 2 losses now. So if we lose 2 more games, that's 13, right? So if we lose 3 more, that's 12.
Why couldn't we get this kind of production out of Andy Dalton?
How much does Michael Anthony have on this?
The video link. Okay.
Angelica.
I'm glad I put money on y'all.
You watched that movie I told you to watch? No.
Get 44 points minimum to win that bet because I don't get the yards. Hey, Andy Dalton.
Yeah, I know. That was Monday, Angelica. I know. I'll give you a couple days. Okay. 2nd and 6. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Buda Baker.
Buda Baker. Dang, I need you to also get a touchdown, too. I think one of the things is how America get a touchdown.
Yeah, the Glimmer Man. We easily win 13. That's, I'm trying to stay grounded, but at least 12. Just looking at our schedule, it's at least 12.
Well, here's the thing. Here's one thing to wonder about.
3 more to still get to 12, and there's not really 3 losses on the schedule.
Well, here's the question though. Now, unfortunately, now we're basically 2 games. Interception. Andy freaking Dalton.
There he is.
There you go. Okay, we're actually 2 games behind Philadelphia right now, and you look at their schedule. They could win 14 games.
14 games.
Yeah. And at some point they could just kind of wrap up the division, and then of course have the bye week.
I have the home field throughout. Looks like.
Yeah, and will that and we've been there before where we've had those bye weeks and stuff where you're having to fight. Being complacent and sitting back and relaxing. We saw Green Bay and Tennessee last year, both number 1 seeds that lost their first game.
Yep. I would want nothing more than to go in there and beat them. I know we're getting ahead of ourselves, but we're looking at the schedule. You're making an informed decision. Now, anything can happen. Hurts get hurt. Yeah, I'm not wishing injury, but injuries happen. You see what happened to Dak. So let's see how they handle it. You know what I mean? So, Joseph Headley, remember, folks, they got to play us at our house. Payback is going to be hell for them. I agree. We win that game. So that's 1 right there. We're not out of it.
Okay. Shout out to Google because I'm actually online with them right now with Google support. So let's see if they can get it figured out. Shout out to Joseph Heatherly. What's up, Joseph? Red rifle right on cue. Now, while I'm sitting here, I don't know what this is. Or
Mark,
who this
thank you
came
for
from.
my shot glass, my friend. That was my call.
I got
Shout
something
out to
from
my call.
the print champs. I don't know what this is. I know when you were here, you guys kind of got you got away as I opened up the package, thinking that something could be a bomb. But I want to check and see what this is. The print champs.
Tick, tick.
Well, it came from the United States Post Office here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you're good, Mark.
Well, it went through the post office. Oh, so they have curbs inside, the bomb sniffers and stuff. I tell you what, it's crazy that there's a lot of things that go on that you have no clue to. And I didn't know this when I was working.
Actually, we do have bomb sniffing.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, your hat.
Oh,
Your hat.
fuck.
Your hat.
Lord Bronson, he dropped a deuce in the box and mailed it.
You want this to be your first video? You want your week to start now?
Sick of this shit!
You want your week to start now?
You like the hat. I bet you bought one of
at
the
least
big
you just
brand
said
ones too. You
today.
gotta kick off to the side.
This could be your first video. This could be your first video.
No, because then I'd have to wear it the whole night. I'm not wearing this the whole night.
Lola, what's up,
No,
Lola?
you just have to wear
How
it
are
for
you?
the live stream.
Philly D,
No,
it's the
no,
hat.
no,
Yeah,
no.
Lord Bronson. Shout out Lord Bronson.
No, it said I had to wear it for one video. Well, this is a long-ass video.
You only gonna be on for maybe.
You'll wear it a few times, and then we'll burn it.
I thought that's what it.
Oh, at least it's a.
I ordered a camouflage one.
Oh, okay. You ordered it. I got you.
Mark, go wash your hands.
Yeah, I'd smell it first. You probably
I'll do it later.
rubbed it on his
They do
undercarriage.
for the fireside
You know-
chat.
Can you know what they didn't? He didn't say I couldn't
Oh,
put tape.
shit.
He didn't say I couldn't put tape over the hearth. Can I tape it over? Oh,
Just wear it for a video.
Mike Hall, thanks for my shot glass, friend. Eat the bitter fruit. Okay, I'll give you an idea. Okay.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Oh, snap!
Big play here. Well, at least we've got some offense today. Don't
Yeah,
worry,
it looks
we
good.
like our stank green. Philly D. All right, so that's what I was like, and Mike put it down here.
Yeah, because it has Jobu Sports Report on it.
Well, let me say that customer service-wise, I ordered it Monday.
It says what they
And,
want to do. Yeah, that's
I
a good-
ordered
that's
it
a good
Monday,
ride.
and here it is on Thursday. It's here.
Is
So
it it's not a fitted, is it? It's a
no, it's got a strap on it.
the strap
Yeah,
on.
Yeah.
Probably a jock
Strap
strap on it.
Yeah. Jinx.
No, put a bag. Yeah, actually. hang on for a second. Hold on.
That's why we have a show together, man.
This is a good game. Thought this game gonna be ass.
Lola. Hey, Mark, your hair's gonna fall off now.
Yeah. You already can't see people's chest.
Wear it backwards, yeah, right? Have his Jerry curls coming through with the soul glow. The soul glow. Sorry for that.
Oh,
Get
this
that
game gonna
afro
be ass.
shine.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, remember Soul
Don't worry
Glow
about
from?
the score.
I remember those commercials.
No, it was from Coming to
Oh.
The
America.
interception.
Oh yeah, on the
Yeah.
sofa
Oh, yeah.
when they had the sofa. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I remember now. Yeah.
Hold your field goal.
Man,
How
the
about
fact that he calls the offensive plays over, and then your offense can't really score, so it's like you kind of
Yeah,
make you
Lola knows
question.
what I'm talking about, right? Oh, here we go.
How you had to wear it.
Oh my god!
All right.
It's Halloween, people. Look how small that hat looks on him.
You should wear that on Sunday.
Wow.
Okay. How's that, guys? Okay. Okay.
look at that.
Let your soul glow. Okay.
Yeah, you heard it.
One of the Mario Days on the podcast.
Wow.
Thanks for waiting. I'm still checking on this. Please bear with me a little longer, okay? No problem.
You asked for it, Lord Brunson.
So
you got
okay,
it.
so I have to
Philly
point out.
500.
when this fantasy thing, man, I thought it was hilarious because I had to take on Blue Virus this past week, and he's been pretty high scoring, and I didn't even check it because I was into Eagles week and all that kind of stuff, and so I had 3 people in the lineup that were in bye weeks, and then he got the victory on me though, barely, and I was like, God dang, if I would have just even started some other person at one point. I didn't even look at it. I was like, I didn't
look at it the week before.
I didn't look at it until Monday night game.
And now it's like bye weeks are coming, and you gotta be careful. There's no money on the line, though. It's kind of do I really care? These guys are in all 5 leagues. They're gonna have it.
Yeah.
So.
No, I was just thinking it's funny because I was like, man, that's right, bye weeks.
Yeah.
That's about that time of year.
That's why I said a little while ago. I said I guarantee Eagles don't get a victory this week because they have a bye.
You got to get a special shirt made for that outfit, Mark.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's messed up about this? I don't know if you guys
can't see the hat.
Can't see the hat.
But yeah.
It didn't say that the hat had to be seen now. Okay.
No, but that's what makes the whole thing. I like it.
Maybe go backwards with it. Like we're about, then you won't see Hurts.
The sideways. Gotta go side.
Yeah. Maybe go side. Our boss is incognito.
He's trying to take Angelica Barone. Yeah, Angelica Barone was his inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay.
So glow.
Oh, Sean S says, hey,
he looks like that clown that you see on
Homie the Clown.
TikTok.
Homie don't play that. Okay.
And he goes around and he's like a dirty clown.
This could be a new look for me here. Okay.
It looks good. It's slimming. The hair makes you look real thin.
Does it? Okay. All right. So I will send this picture to Philly 500 here. Okay. So for those of you who are wondering, for those who are out there wondering, no, this is not my actual hair here. Now, we had a bet with Philadelphia Eagles and everything else that I would do a video a day for a week. Hold on. Let me...
Wear that hat with pride,
hold on. I'm talking to Prime here.
What did you...
No, we're still working on Angelica Barone.
Whiz.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Oh, get him! Get him! Oh, no, they did not. Oops. He gets to the 2-yard line. Are you serious?
Looks like he...
Okay.
No, y'all didn't, Saints.
All right, there we go.
Where's tomorrow days when you need them?
The star is
okay,
evil.
So here's what we're doing here. The Cowboys lost to the Eagles.
Oh, come on.
And so what was told is I have to wear a Jalen Hurts hat. I have to wear a Jalen Hurts hat and say nothing bad about the Eagles. Nothing bad about the Eagles during the video.
Brother screwed us.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not. Well, this can't be. Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna actually do a short video here, so that way I can go back to it.
Dang,
Okay. Yes. Okay, and I'm still.
Y'all about to let the man score?
Yeah, you can't talk serious now. There's nothing that you could say that is serious for the rest of the night.
No, I'm still actually online with.
I know.
YouTube help. I've given her URL 3 times, and she says, "Is there a way you can click on her channel and then copy the link and address?" It's like I did that 3 times already. But so here's the thing: I have to wear this hat and do a video a day for a week for the Eagles. This is their entertainment. The speculations were I could not say anything bad about it, but it didn't say how I had to wear the hat or what I had to look like. So I can go incognito. You know what I mean? Like, you guys like the look? You like the look?
You might have to.
Where's the hat? Oh, the hat's it's up here.
That should be your
It's up here.
No, that should be a persona for Eagle fans when they start talking.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Let me be an Eagle fan. Man, we're 6-0. You Cowboy fans, have you ever been 6-0? You're ass. We're 6-0. You've never been 6-0. That means we're great. We're great. That's better than winning the Super Bowl, man. Say what? What? Yeah, man, we're 6-0. Jalen Hurts is the greatest quarterback. You know, he's an MVP candidate. You know, Dak was last year, too. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Oh, okay. All right. Just checking. Just checking with you Eagle fans, man. But, you know, you like the hair? Kind of reminds me of being back in high school. I want to make sure we're investigating this properly, though. I need more time for it. Would it be okay if I follow up with you? Oh. They're literally saying we have to... Okay. Once I have more information to share. So they're not going to be able to fix it tonight. Okay. So I'm sorry, Angelica.
Yeah, because the person you're talking to is not a technical person. It's just a customer service person.
Okay.
That's the only problem. You need a technician.
But this is actually, this is better than what you used to get because it used to be you would only get a bot that you were actually talking to. You never actually got to talk to a person. So they have gotten better than in past years.
They got that YouTube money, man.
Well, when it used to be, when I lost my channel, you actually had to call. There was a phone number to call, and they never answered the phone. I called every day for like 10 days before I actually talked to a person. They're like, well, I just answered the phone. And what, and then what you need, yeah, you know, it's just probably the cleaning lady who was happened to go by and decided to pick up the phone, and it ended up being that she was like, the best thing you can do is go to YouTube. I mean, excuse me, Twitter. So we've been on with support for a while, but at least we're trying. So what means nothing?
Wearing glasses.
There's Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. What's up, Rhonda? Okay.
Prescribes horny goat weed to come off his lies, he believes. Yeah, I hear you.
Well,
man.
they couldn't figure out what the problem is, or at least this person couldn't. Where's the disco ball? But at least they'll email me back.
Yeah, it's weird. It's just weird how it's just her, you know.
But here's what actually this is what happened with Roland's review. She's actually Stacy Schubert too, but hers wouldn't show up. So she made another profile, and that way she could end up, you know, kind of like somebody else that has multiple ones.
Right.
What I found out though was, if you go to the community setting where you have people block, you know, when somebody blocks somebody here, you'll see the listing.
Right. Huh.
Can I share a screenshot with you? How do I screenshot on the computer?
There should be a setting on your camera.
No, on the computer. I'm on the computer, not. Oh, but then I'm good. Okay.
Well, is it the web? Like, do they want to?
Okay.
Oh, are you still dealing with somebody?
Yeah,
Nice.
actually, it's asked for a screenshot.
All right.
So
I didn't know who you were on the phone with. Somebody wants a screenshot.
Yeah, you hit the Windows logo, Shift, and
No,
S.
hold on, wait a minute.
Windows logo, Shift, and S.
No, I'll go to the stream from my woodworking channel.
I'll just tell you how to screenshot.
That was the money shot there.
Yeah, he wants the old, Brian Ballwinger or whatever his name is.
Ballwinger.
Whatever his name is, Ballwinger.
Ballwinger. Brian Ballwinger. Speaking of, that sounds like a porn star starring Brian Ballwinger.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just gave somebody a name. Bam! I've been thinking about it all week. I haven't figured
Brian
it out.
Ballwinger is going to join the chat soon.
Thank you, Primetime. Yeah, exactly.
It'll be Brian Ballwinger versus Marcos. You're welcome.
Yeah, exactly. Bam.
You're welcome.
Even accidentally, the material spits out.
Shit. All right, let's get to the chat. Okay. Mark, don't wear that too long. You might catch something. Yeah. Tay Cowboys, what's up?
Tay Cowboys.
If he cut the sleeves off of Mark's shirt last season, yeah.
Okay. So
yeah, well, Mark sent him a hoodie. Billy sweats in a t-shirt. He had a He had to cut everything off. Not a hoodie, but a heavy sweatshirt. Take the money.
Okay.
So why aren't you outside, Mark?
Because then I got to uncover everything and then recover everything.
How cold is it?
It's getting
about
chilly
40.
there, Phil.
Richard Henney.
bet.
So he
It's in the
said,
30s
fair
at
bet
night.
if you're going to. He didn't say that I couldn't wear it. He didn't say that I couldn't.
You never said he said he had to buy a hat or wear from one video.
He said I had to wear a hat. Am I not wearing the hat?
It's always something. Dude, what does it matter if you had a wig on? It still says
It's not like you don't know that this is Mark Holmes. And actually, I think this is hilarious. Quite frankly, I think it adds something to it.
This is a live. This isn't a video anyway. This is bonus material.
I mean,
You'll get your video.
you've got me wearing you got me wearing some Eagles stuff, okay? I can't let this touch my head. I might
Speaking of
spontaneously
Eagles,
combust.
We need to revisit a couple things. You were talking about the Eagles. No, you were talking about the Eagles, and that was your Super Bowl. Did you? I think we talked about. I know me and Phil talked about it. I don't know that I talked to you about it. Maybe we did. But the coach was in the tunnel after the game, yelling, "How about them Eagles?"
Yeah.
And he was literally yelling across the field on the sideline, "F this, F that."
Mhm.
Come on. Like, how about them Cowboys?
At the very
How about
end,
them
yeah,
Eagles?
You know,
Now you get all vocal
he
like
seems
that,
kind of bush league. You know what I mean?
You were a touchdown favorite going into the game. You were a 6.5 point favorite.
Reminds me of a smaller person. that's trying to
You should
compensate.
not be. I mean, I called it. I called it. I called 23 to 16. Anybody that watches the show knows. And I said if it was close at halftime, Dallas was going to win the game. Was it close at halftime? No. And if it was going to be like within a field goal, you guys were in trouble. So that's the bottom line. Shout out, you won the game. Let's just give you credit. But man, I hope you don't think that was your Super Bowl. I really don't.
I gotta go get it. Mark has his chat set to subscribers only because he doesn't want Eagle fans in there.
Oh, do I have it set there?
Rumble stumbling.
Hold on.
Oh, no.
Well, tell
You had it to subscribers. I think you had it to subscribers. If they don't want to subscribe, that's their own deal.
Dingbats, take off the hat, 70s
You know?
wig, and show us first.
What is he live?
They're all telling. That's what they do.
Oh, I forgot because I put, but I thought that didn't last.
The right way.
White.
Oh shit!
Was a touchdown.
I don't like what he's doing.
Nah,
it's
you've
not
had-
even their
I'll
bet.
go to anyone and see. Okay.
He all took his shirt, but yeah.
Is he mad?
Yeah, he sounds like he's butthurt.
Oh,
Stop doing about Mark. I'm gonna have to, Brian.
you're gonna have to do what?
Yeah, the people ran from over here, ran over there, kind of thing.
Oh,
What? He's live now? I guess he is.
yeah,
right?
he's live now and he's mad.
See, it's Brian B. that's in the
His
chat.
white almost got a touchdown.
Byron B.
Stipulation. He's right.
That's saying it, yeah. He's the one that's ran over.
Joseph Hudson, I didn't block you.
Yes.
Dude,
No,
there's
they
green
just
there.
say it. It's just like they claim things, and it's just true. That's what
Mark
they claim.
Oldana, what's
Don't worry
up,
about
buddy?
Mark, man.
Oh,
Your 500
Shout out to White.
went to Minnesota Vikings.
Billy cream cheese.
I'm not worried about Odell Beckham. He's coming back from ACL.
oh.
Can you imagine Jim Johnson?
I think they challenged
Look at Mark's a snake. Mark looks crazy.
I saw Vikings thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
Lordy.
he's going to the Chiefs, but it could be
Wait.
whoever gives him the most money, Phil.
Man.
Wait.
I'm
Hold on.
thinking Chiefs. I'm thinking actually Bills, Chiefs, Vikings.
Man, yeah.
No
That
particular
was
order.
Super Bowl. It was some Super-
Yeah.
New Orleans the ball at the 2-yard line.
Oh.
I don't know about the Vikings, but yeah, I mean,
I give our next
Other
year's
two.
first and a couple picks this year, like a 40.
Oh, Lordy.
I
What
would
are you
give up
doing,
a
man?
lot. I don't know what I would give
Typical
I just got
Cowboys fan.
up, but I would give up a lot.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong to do this?
Mark Holmes blocked
dude,
when I
you don't
asked
owe
where-
you
where-
him anything. A typical Cowboy. We're Cowboys fans. You're Eagle fans. It's not
Look,
the same
they call
culture.
me. He's
Go
not
over there.
honoring the bet.
We don't jump on Cowboy. We don't jump on Eagles videos and chats and stuff like that. So it's just,
like I said,
you know, it's,
Oh.
yeah, it's just different, man. We just different.
I guess
Different things. Otherwise, you guys would be Cowboy fans.
I just let my hair down. That's what it did.
I think if you're gonna do a bad
Oh.
right.
Oh
That's
boy.
okay. That's okay. Nate from Super Chat. He goes, "How do I get her?"
At least this game is a little bit better
Lord
than the previous
Brunson,
two.
go to his, probably go to his channel. Check.
I didn't know
Hold,
the Cardinals
Twitter,
had traded
and I'm
for
sure there's a link.
Anderson.
If somebody has,
hold on. Let me do a picture to send to Philly 500 and say,
you can go ahead and get another kitten.
Zoom is this? Oh.
Mike
Yeah,
Aldana.
I see you with the wig there.
oh, you see,
Very sneaky. You.
the brother screwed you.
People want to see the hat. They don't care about the wig.
Oh
I
lordy.
think you should honor bet the right way. Like when I had to say Mark Holmes is my daddy, I didn't say it in Chinese. I didn't say it in Spanish. I did it the right way. I think you gotta do it the right way. That's what I'm saying. But you do what you want.
Oh, he's mad.
End of the day, no bet loss is worse than Dallas losing. Yeah,
Oh.
Dallas lost. That's all that matters at the end.
Oh, is my son gonna cry?
Troy Singleton, what's going on, man? He's a little. I'll tell him so what's up.
Y'all crying and being blocked by Mark Holmes. He blocked me thinking I'm an Eagle fan. That was 3 years ago. I didn't block you. That would be the mods.
Yes. He didn't block. No, he didn't block me. Not that I know of.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know. I mean, they tell half the story. They could have been disrespectful and stuff like that. But
Mark's a bitch, and we know.
It's early.
Oh, lordy, 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 lordy. These Eagle fans, I tell you, this is why I never have respect for 500. Who would care if Philly 500 wore a jacket on top of the hoodie? He would have to wear a Dallas one. Phil and I cannot change the rules. He said wear the hat. Otherwise, the only thing he said on the bet was wear the hat and say nothing bad about the Eagles.
Come on, we got hold him at 3.
So what am I not honoring it? Am I wearing the I'm wearing the hat. I'm not saying anything bad about the Eagles.
Well, I'm about to watch this touchdown, but it's good to see Watt out there, man.
Hell, I could wear it out in the dark. I could be wearing it.
I mean,
that'd be honoring the bet.
But
Timothy Luper, what's going on? Hello, Philly.
Still, it's good to see him out there, man. He probably won't last, 4 or 5 games, but
what's going on, my man?
And I had to pay for the hat too.
13-6.
hell, man.
At least for some scoring. There's already more scoring now than there was the last 2 weeks.
Like Hill scored the receiving touchdown. I was like, is this 2016 already?
No worries. We'll trash him for you, Mark. I hope you're right.
But actually,
Cowboys.
but this is actually to be clear. What I said was I'm not going to wear this right now because I'm not supposed to say anything bad about the Eagles. So this isn't what.
Philly 500 said.
Even if it was, man, like they want all the stipulations and stuff like that. Man.
Yeah.
Not saying anything bad. You can do that in a separate video, but they want to add everything.
Oh, you know what? Right. But it didn't say I had to do it in the live stream either. So actually, I'm doing a little extra here because what I said I was going to do it tonight.
Overtime.
You're a cockroach with no honor. Oh wow.
He's trying to bait
Angelica.
Just be a man.
Hey, Bonzo, get lost.
I called out Philly. Hey, Rod. Oh, boy.
Let me see what he said. Wearing a wig.
The rules of the bet.
He
just said the rules of the bet.
I would honor my bet. I don't feel like it's full honor.
What? Oh, he doesn't feel like it's full honor.
You know how people's feelings are considered.
Mark looks like a DJ from the BKRP. I actually, here's the thing. I think it would be actually kind of cool that every day we try and come up with a different crazy ass look. I mean, what do they want me to do? Come through? The Eagles are the best team ever. You kicked my ass. I mean, if you want me to, I can do a short video.
As long as you wear the hat, you're not watching on the bet.
I'm not.
That's what he said.
Look, I'm wearing it, and it's not. Look, I got a Jobu shirt on, and for most people, if you've seen my hair this long almost anyway during the pandemic, so what's the difference? Oh Lordy. Philly 500's wagered a belt. Yeah, and hold on. And actually, hold hold up here for a second.
Help me with.
Hold up for a second, because he had a bet with my son on the belt that was just supposed to be between him and Mike, and then he changed that up and betted to Cop Pizzle, and ended up having babies being made with the damn thing, where we had to get the whole thing deloused. So talk about not honoring a bet.
Like Johnny Fever,
Come
man.
on, man. There you go. Venus
Like
flytrap.
Johnny Fever. Or
Venus flytrap. All right, we got some scoring going on here.
Johnny Fever in the house.
You don't see me cry. I'm blocked by Mark, and don't see me crying.
Next time I'll have to write like 1,000 rules.
There you go. There you go. Write the rules, Philly.
I mean, imagine if I would have gotten the Mark Holmes I'm your daddy shirt, right? Put that on and said it in another language. People would be like, oh, come on, man, that ain't cool.
Oh.
Do that.
Evans, you missed your assignment. Evans.
Is he really?
There you go. Nice run to the fifth.
Hold on.
14-6, got to change the score.
That's true, but I would have honored it
But it's
the
fine.
right way.
6-0.
Okay,
At the end of the day,
hold on
Eagles
here.
are 6-0.
Hang on here. But what did I tell you guys? I said if I wear this tonight, then I can't say anything bad about it.
They wouldn't bet the belt. They wouldn't even bet the belt.
It's a
Yeah,
belt.
right there.
No offense, I saw the belt. It doesn't look like much, man.
Well, 500.
Yeah.
To be talking about losers. Which losers are we talking about?
To make peace with Chad. You try to get Mark Holmes to make peace with it. Oh, man. Somehow I'm always the bad guy.
Leva, if you wore a sweater of the day,
Say
I did
hello
wear,
to
I
the
did
bad
wear the
guy.
shirt. I wore the shirt and I said,
Oh, that was a good pass by Kyle Murray.
Kahanokus.
That was a good pass
But
by
you
Kyle
know why?
Murray. To Hopkins. Come on, Hopkins.
I told him,
Your
you
womb is
squat.
polluted.
He timed me out. He timed you
Come on,
out.
Hopkins.
I did. I'm not timing anybody out. Hold on.
Hopkins, I need you to
Let's see.
He's like over here doing nothing other than
Hold on.
texting, but,
Hold on.
but apparently you're doing all this stuff.
I'm sitting. I've been trying to get Angelica unblocked.
I'm not gonna. I don't care.
Sosa?
It is. Kyler Murray throws Hopkins.
Oh.
open.
Okay, it goes straight to. I'm trying to call you.
He's calling me now.
Yes, I'm trying to.
David Kitten Balboa. Let me call him back. He's making a big deal of it. I'm like whatever.
Look, this is actually bonus time.
Johnny Fever in the house.
Oh lordy.
Hello?
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 You
Mark
didn't.
Combs.
You haven't called me yet, son.
Can't hear you.
You haven't. They're not talking to me.
Mark Holmes, I recommend
Can't
different
hear.
locations to make videos from while you speak glowingly about them.
There he goes.
Jojo.
Hey.
Playing phone tag, he's calling me.
Okay. Now, it sounds like you guys are butthurt. First of all, let me. Wait, son. Hold on. I ended up opening up this hat. I didn't know it was actually coming this soon because it said 5 to 7 days. Oh, wait. Just let me talk for a second. Just let me talk for a second, okay? What I said was, I don't want to put it on now because then I can't say anything bad about the Eagles. But everybody wanted to see it. So I said, I'll go incognito and put it on to give you guys a little bonus action. But I see all you guys get butthurt because you don't like Homie the Clown. But Homie don't play that. Homie don't play that. Well, technically, I am on in the bet, even sitting here like this. I mean, what you did? I mean, I could go out. I could wear the hat, and I could go out and be in the dark. You just said it had to be light outside, right?
I would think you would honor it better than wear the hat. No, when I had to say who's your dad, did I say Chinese?
You could have. You wore the shirt. You wore the shirt. That's all it was about.
You must.
But hold on. So how do you know? Hold on. How do you know this isn't my real hair and I just let it out? I just went and poofed it.
It's DMV sitting there.
I think that this is actually funnier because here's the thing. Cowboy fan makes a fool of himself losing a bet. You poor Eagles. Oh, are you mad, son? Are you disappointed?
No, you do what you want. What can I say? Stipulations were not in there. No.
Okay.
No, I just think I told you.
No, actually, here's the thing. This isn't. You said one video a day, right?
I wouldn't have done it that way.
This is a live stream. It's not actually a video. That's the difference. Because everybody wanted to see the hat on me, but I got to do it right. Right. Actually, I don't care. I mean, damn, what else you want, man? You guys are 6-0. Something the Cowboys, we've never been 6-0, man. We've never been 6-0. Congratulations. You beat us. You know, I'm happy for you. What more do you want? Everybody is singing your praise. Huh? I mean, damn, you want it all too. You want all the women too?
I don't want anything.
Oh, I see. I see you got some pussy there.
This is no longer a kid show.
Okay. I love you, son. No, you don't love me anymore?
All right. Well, okay. I look forward
No.
to your hurt season videos.
Say it. Say I love you, man.
All right.
I give you credit for even making
All right.
back up.
Bye.
Yeah. Well,
Damn.
I would.
They're little whitey little bitch. Oh, boy. I'm a welcher. I love that. Marcus Welcher. No, seriously. Here's the thing.
You are a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Who, me?
Yeah. No.
I don't know why people watch me. No, but seriously, the way this bet was supposed to be is to wear it for a bet. No, but everybody's, we want to see you wear the hat. Okay, if I'm going to have to wear it during a live stream, let's make it fun. Otherwise, I'll go do a 2-minute video and say, here's the hat, congratulations, and so on. But technically, I'm not in the wrong. I have the hat on. I bought the hat. I supported Lord Brunson. Right? Nobody's commenting?
Yeah, I don't.
You're done.
It's like, there's no winning this argument, man.
Yeah. Possible locations in a porta
Nothing
potty.
you say is going to be.
Oh, see, Joanne
right?
Gonzalez is funny. She said, do it in possible locations: a porta potty, a junkyard, on a street corner, throwing out the trash while picking up dog poop.
But then you won't.
Don't be ashamed. Best quarterback.
So like camouflage. Hat,
Oh, Lordy. Yeah, I'll be in the woods, right?
Hey, Lee was
Camouflaged.
I told you to wear the hat, Mark.
I guess if I came out in a ghillie suit, they would really be pissed, then, wouldn't they?
Lee was coming over to take.
Oh, please don't let your hair contact
see,
that.
he didn't say much to you, but yet on his own chat, he's going along with all the BS.
Well, you got
Yeah.
it. You got it.
Mark
I
acting like a
wouldn't
child.
do it. I don't blame
But
him.
you know what we're gonna see. You know what we will see later on tonight, and we won't even mention it. But you know what we'll see.
Yeah, I'll puke. Well, don't worry.
Yeah. Okay, I have to wear Mark sad hat of shame. Don't worry. 2 rounds of playoffs. If they don't make it, Philly gets the atomic wedgie. There you go. Wear the hat while hunting. There you go. But I don't hunt.
Oh my god, they put us.
I love how everybody says, wear the hat doing all these different things. Go hang out with the roaches. Laugh out loud. Whew. That was actually fun. All right, so we've got a game here.
Yeah.
This is like more offense in this first half than we've seen in like 3 games.
Touchdown.
Nope.
Almost.
He gets the first down.
Yeah, 4th and 1. So they got the first down.
So what
Yeah.
does this say about these two teams? That both their defenses suck? Is that what it says?
No,
Because,
I mean Andy Dalton driving down the thing, looking like.
they were able to
Well,
stop
did throw
Arizona
the interception
to-
in the end zone.
No, I know
Yeah,
that.
But I mean,
Still
what
get
quarterback doesn't throw interception nowadays? You know?
It's only a matter of time before Kyler,
Not
you
that
know.
bad.
Yeah, you can't be bad all year.
Not that bad.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he eventually turns it on for at least a game.
What
or
kind
two,
of
and
guy would rob a donation center? What
Oh,
the heck?
because of your get up. Get up. It's mismatch.
Okay. Eagle fans, they're kind of delicate. Can I piss on the hat when you're done with it? By all means. What will we do with this hat once I'm done with it?
Burn it.
Randy, Tracy's been styling your hair. I like it. Yeah, y'all
Randy
like you guys like my
yeah.
70s look? Randy Stites.
You getting ready for New Orleans, Randy? Or
In
what?
all realness, Mark Holmes seems like a decent man. I just always cut on Dallas fans. I'm 48. I think I'll always be like that. Oh, actually, there's one person out there in his channel.
Don't change, man. Don't change.
Don't change?
Yeah, do that thing. No, I'm telling him. Yeah, if they're going to do that, be that person.
What did Mark do so bad? Boy, you know what? I actually love it that I am the talk of the town over there at Philly's channel, that they're all butthurt because of Mark Holmes. That's okay. So I'm stealing their thunder. Randy, just teasing it. Dallas needs to thank Philly for ending the quarterback controversy. I actually heard somebody actually said that Jerry Jones put the fix in so that way he could bring Dak Prescott back.
Who was that?
Can you believe that one?
Cardinals are going for 2, I would imagine.
They're back.
Burn it the last day you have to wear it on YouTube. Fans are fans.
Fans are fans.
Yeah.
Glimmer, man, you're right.
Nate, not even an Eagles game, and Mark is still pirating your content.
Your boy.
Moocher. How dare you?
Do people realize that's helping his channel out too?
Play the Michael exercise video.
He
Okay.
makes all these money off of your channel.
Talk seriously.
Trying to.
9 days going to New Orleans. Randy,
Yeah,
be careful
I'm
down
jealous,
there, buddy.
man. Yeah, I'm jealous. So he's gonna have a great time.
Get those charbroiled oysters, man. Those things, to die for. Sweet. Keep the hat. Stick to the 49ers patch on the front. Put on a cowboy. There you go. Trick or treating. There you go. I could go. Yeah, I probably could do it. Yeah.
28-0.
But I don't need any more candy.
Jackson Bowie, James Washington is the missing piece. Yeah, he's close to returning.
Oh, so they get another
So he
chance.
said he's feeling good. Expect him to practice probably next week.
Well,
I'm
here's
looking at after the bye. But it'll be curious to see what they do with
shout out
Damone
to
Clark
Rhonda
because
for being
he's coming up to his
yeah.
window
It's
closing.
only one more
Looking
week,
good,
I think,
though.
isn't
He's
it?
looking,
Yeah,
but he is
right.
looking good, though, apparently.
But
Well, here's the problem. We're actually
they
getting a
hedged
lot.
it the other day.
We're actually getting a lot of guys back. So the question is who's going to be coming off the
right.
roster?
Luke Gifford.
Well, did you hear the latest? There's a trade about trading Terrell Basham.
Well, Basham is he's
coming
injured
back
at the
as
moment.
well.
He's not back on the
Well,
roster.
Well,
I
he's
mean,
21 though, right now.
Dang, it's tied.
But they're
tied
talking
for
about
the
trading
head.
him or like a piece on the defense.
Yeah, I heard that.
I don't know what you get. Probably maybe a 6, a 5 if we're lucky.
Right.
With incentives. So
Rhonda.
Rhonda
Do I think
Lovely.
Dak will be ready to play?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
He's medically cleared to play.
I think back to where we were with him. Damn, what's going on here?
As of Mike McCarthy said.
David Morrison says what I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
What's that?
Exactly.
Dallas
I'll
will
be
play
funny.
Philly 2 more times. I think
could
we're going
be.
to see them 2 more times, and you know what
That's
that
why.
means.
That's why I don't mind the losses because the odds of beating a team 3 times in a season.
Yeah.
San Francisco
So at
last
least-
year with the Rams.
At least we
they
got
beat
that
them
off our
right.
back, right?
Right.
And they lost to them in the playoffs.
Well, you could say the
I don't
Saints
wanna
with
lose
Tampa
to
Bay
them.
too,
Yeah.
because the Saints were killing them during the regular season. And then, where's my box, Marky Mark? Did we send Randy his stuff? Okay. We'll have to get that out to you, Randy.
Gave me his address, so I
Oh,
didn't know.
Randy, I need your address again. That's where my shipping department says I didn't turn over the address.
Mr. Bojangles asks, what do you think about Deshaun Jackson on the Ravens? I think it's a good move by the Ravens. I don't know how long he'll last. I mean, he hasn't been durable, but I still think he's a weapon.
He's old. He's old.
He is. But if you can get him for a player too, I mean, that's what they hopefully.
Well, that's supposedly, speaking of a player too,
anyways.
Jason Peters is supposed to be close to being able to play too.
Speaking of a Deshaun Jackson, can we please get Turpin on offense for a couple plays? Something. Yeah, I've been crying. I've been calling for it. Yeah, you see what he is electric.
See, here we go. Now someone needs to be blocked. This is what happens. This is the reason why. Exactly. Yeah. Then they ask, then they come over.
Yeah, he blocked me. And you're just sitting here.
Spamming it.
Raw A. Email me cowboysmark94@gmail so I can make sure that we got that straightened out.
Angelica she was quick. Good job.
I
don't see her anymore.
I
don't see her anymore though.
But Angelica?
Yeah, she's not even on anything now.
Yeah. Maybe she's just like, man, nobody can see me still.
No, all you guys can see her. I couldn't see her.
No,
we don't see her now.
We don't see her now.
Okay.
Sludge. I work with
Ship that hat back after Christmas Eve and a copy of Curtis Blow Christmas wrap along with it. Boy. Deshaun Jackson will only go one play and then disappear. He may be like Julio Jones was. Julio played that one game against us so far. Here's a bigger question. Do we think that Tom Brady will quit before the end of the season?
No,
I think he comes back next year.
I don't know, man.
Really?
I saw him on a broadcast where he was talking to Aaron Judd, and Judd was talking. They were talking about his tight end, being a tight end back in high school, and without even hesitating, without skipping a beat. I don't know, can't read into it, but psychology, things come out. And he goes,
okay, so
what about you coming and playing for us next year? So he was already jumping about next year. So,
okay, so Angelica said she unsubscribed, or Tay Cowboy said Angelica unsubscribed, then subscribed again.
Yeah, no, I see her now. She's back. Can anybody see me? I see her now.
I don't see her.
I don't.
She just
I see her.
Can anybody see me? What's up?
What's that?
Angelica, can you try and send a $2 super chat and see what happens?
Pick up the phone. Hello,
Angelica. I'm not asking. I'm just curious if that shows up, or if you're allowed, if it'll allow you to do that.
True. Man.
Wow.
Den Boy Kicks. Shout out to Francisco. Francisco, man. I had a ball with you here on Sunday. I just wish we had gotten the victory.
Yeah, but at least we're 4-2.
But Turpin in a bubble screen.
What's up, my man?
Yeah. He was like, Glimmerman, no, getting divorced. He will be playing to keep his mind off losing a supermodel wife.
Yeah.
He's getting
divorced. I saw this fake, this fake thing that was like a response from Giselle talking about Tom. He's how he changed since he moved to Florida. Like he put a Salt Life sticker on his back. She's like, what is even that? What does that even mean? Like, because that's a big thing in Florida. People drive around with that all there.
Well, they have it on here, and I don't understand it. It's South Jersey. He did a podcast, Randy. Cool.
What's that?
Now, Randy said, hey, I know what he meant, but prime time and game time, Brady is done after the season. He did a podcast. What's up, Mark?
Carrie
What's
Morgan.
up, Cowboy
What's up?
Nation? Carrie Morgan. Angelica Barone. Mark, can you see me now?
No.
She did it. Well, you got to put her in a hopper. She did a $2
she did
super
$2
chat.
donation. Do you see it?
Wait a minute, Rod. Wait, I tell you what, Rod.
right after
email
Carrie
you
Morgan.
your address. Maybe I'll deliver it to you if you're in Virginia. Wait, my shot glass has gone from Virginia to Maryland, and now
It's going around the world, baby.
what is it like? I mean, you got a tracking number for it?
Probably at a local distribution hub.
No, but it went from Virginia to Maryland now to Alabama, and he lives in Virginia.
Gina.
What the hell?
careful driving.
Somebody left it on their truck. Ah, crap! I left this package here. I forgot to take it off.
Yeah. Angelica, you did a $2 super chat, Mark.
Yeah.
Doesn't show up.
She's like,
Wow,
Mark,
you-
can you see me now?
Did you guys see it?
Yeah,
see
it's
it.
on there.
No,
I
man,
could
we're
send
just
you a
making it
picture
up.
of it.
Everybody's making up the same line.
Well, you see where Captain Taki said Rhonda Lovely's.
I got Casey Morgan was the last.
Hey, man. So how's Rio? How is Rio? Like, I wanted to say.
Casey, it doesn't show up on here.
It's weird how it's allowing her to super chat,
but
so
it didn't. The
Oh
chat.
yeah, I'll take your money.
It didn't show up
Wow.
on here. I don't know where it went because I've got Randy
it's right
Sykes
after Captain
and then
Taki when he talks about.
Oh, and Angelica.
Hold on, I don't see Captain Taki either.
Sam Dalton. Bam. All
Hold
right.
on.
You don't see Captain.
I've not seen Captain Talk. Oh, there it is. Oh, there is
Yeah,
Captain
yeah,
Taki.
yeah.
Okay.
It's his comment where he's at Rhonda Lovely Sparks. My audio political. That's a hell of a name.
I do see
Miss
Captain
Rhonda.
That
Taki.
is
Right under there.
That's awesome.
You went and see on the top bar because it's only $2 super chat.
James
I
Nuts. I'm going
don't.
to
I
make
don't
a
see it.
prediction
It's
here.
not showing up
And
on
now
there in the
NFC
viewer activity.
Champions game will be
Well, it's only $2
the Cowboys and Eagles. Yeah, we were just
But no,
saying
I
we
see
think
$2
they're going
from
to play the
Kerry
Eagles 2 more
Morgan.
times, James. That's what we were thinking. So,
Take the sunglasses off.
yeah.
I wear my sunglasses at night. I saw him too, Mark. Okay. Actually, Captain Taki, do me a favor. Can you email me at cowboysmark94@gmail?
Taki.
I don't know how anybody eats those Takis.
Yeah, we got a teenager that loves that.
There's
I
Paula.
know,
What's
but
up,
man,
Paula?
they'd rather eat it. I mean, they look horrendous.
Okay. So,
Oh, it's
Ooh,
another
there it is.
interception.
Interception. That's a pick
Oh, no.
six,
oh, Andy Dalton strikes
I
again.
didn't see it.
man, I wouldn't like that. That's a good way to mess your lower back up. Damn.
Mike Hall said he got
seen
his
it.
shot glass. He listened to
Okay.
okay.
I'll see it here in a minute.
Angelica, no. Okay, I tell you what. Here's what I
Yeah,
can.
watch at the end.
Mark is taking my money. She did it again.
But well, Angelica.
Angelica
but I tell
Brown,
you
we
what.
see you.
Okay,
He just wanted
it's-
to
it-
free
look-
here we go.
$2 for
Look
a
at this,
Coke.
Angelica. This is one of a kind. Oh, let me move it this way.
Oh, we see it.
This is a medium. This is a
Remember that.
medium. Look at that. We loved them boys.
Oh, it
Remember
wasn't
that.
his fault for the interception. I see.
Look at that. Okay, so I don't know what happened because I was all excited because Tracy got it made today. I said I can't wait to show it to Angelica, and then I can't talk to you. I don't know what happened. I'm a skinny white
maybe your
kid.
wife
But
blocked her.
Angelica, email me cowboysmark94
Oh,
gmail.
you
so
can't
that
wait to hear to talk to who? You know, like
no, my wife blocked no. Okay.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Angelica, who?
Yeah,
Oh, y'all missed
Hell
the extra
nah.
point.
better recognize.
Nerdy kid missed the extra point.
Yeah.
But seriously, Angelica, email me so that way I have your contact information because Google will try and get back in touch with me. And then
Dang, the nerdy kid missed the extra point.
Captain
Is that
Taki.
Rodrigo?
What's up?
Rodrigo Blankenship? Is that dude you talking about? Because he always has the big thick glasses.
right there.
Hey Jackson, boy, I was just talking to a prime time on Monday. I think it was Monday about that very thing. About signing OBJ, man. I'm on board with it. And give Dak another weapon.
I'd be okay.
And then somebody said, "Well, we get James Washington back." You know, I'm like, yeah, and
Felix. Got Felix. I see Felix there. Okay, so I got you on my phone on another
Felix Rojas. Go ahead, Phil. Say it.
Rojas.
Oh no. Oh, the last name Rojas.
Rojas. Top 5 looking good for the Birds.
Man, have you ever
Top 5
watched
pick, yeah, right? Philly
Ted
D.
Lasso? The Ted Lasso.
Yeah, I like that show.
Danny Rojas.
Yeah.
Football
That's a
is
good
life.
show. Football is life. He's banging the owner. He was.
Yeah, oh yeah, the hot owner.
I need lipstick with this.
Sludge was timed out by Philly D. Yeah, thanks, Philly.
Okay,
I don't know,
I
man.
do see an Angelica. It's so pretty. What is so pretty?
You see it now?
I'm seeing it on my phone. See, I've actually gone to the live
That's
stream.
You need to
Crazy.
restart.
Yeah, you just need to restart. Everything's fine.
Well, no.
After this is over,
No.
you're
After this
No,
is over,
no.
and everything.
When I go from my woodworking channel and watch the live stream, I can see her. If I go on my cell phone with my regular channel,
okay, you can't.
I don't see
I
that.
Gotcha.
No.
I gotcha.
Weird.
So, yeah, that's what's weird. So it's almost like I am just blocked from seeing her. But I see her as a channel member. I see her as a moderator. And I've gone through and I put her with special permission to be on the channel. So I don't know what else to do.
That's how you slide.
But I think actually it's been a couple of days because I tried to comment on one of her comments and it wouldn't let me. Fletch,
Cowboys were 6-0
you remember them? Yeah, Fletch.
in 2007
Yeah.
against the Patriots. 6-0. He is correct.
Felix got his
she?
shot glass in Texas. I don't know why he around the corner and he didn't get his.
Could have walked over there and gave it up.
The 6-foot guard, but 6'8" with the fro. You're right about that.
Oh, Andy Dalton with the scramble.
Debbie
I can't trust
Lee,
these
what's
receivers.
up, Debbie Lee?
My man looks like Jackie Moon.
I can't trust these receivers. You can't see me.
All right, so do we think that the NFL had to toss Amazon a bone here and get some scoring here, and say we're gonna put the fix in and get some scoring tonight?
Dalton threw two
He called
interceptions
it.
and scored
He called
on
him up.
both
Score some
interceptions.
points.
That's Andy Dalton. Now a touchdown here.
No, that's
extra
a catch.
Point would make it 1 point.
Dude, that interception pick 6 was the receiver just.
Glad we don't have the rip.
Oh, no good. No good, number one. No good.
Yeah.
I'm old. Just found out the star has Jobu in it. I'm 1 year old today. Yeah, the star. Yeah, it's Jobu, and it's a star. Yeah. I live in Blacksburg. You think I can? You can walk? No, I can't walk there. Been through Blacksburg a few times, and it's only about 3 hours past Waynesburg. Is that me or you guys?
You had Mark like.
That's my Jackie Moon, baby. He looks like
was
Jackie
looking at-
Moon.
Okay. When Clark is supposed to, you know what, Brian?
Or the ladies' man poem.
Brian.
Another interception.
You're an idiot.
Another one.
Oh no, Andy Dalton didn't throw another one.
I think we got pick 6.
Oh wow.
Oh, this game's over. It's over. It's over.
Six, yeah,
Andy Dalton, you ass. You ass.
brother screwed us.
Your third pick 6.
Wow.
Your second-
Andy Dalton.
You're an idiot.
They got 2 pick 6s and they scored on the last drive.
Wow.
The first one wasn't his.
Yeah,
I gotta watch
you
the
too
second one now.
old.
Gotta watch the second one.
I
First
prefer
one was
Odell.
right off the receiver's hand.
Yeah, the
You're
first one
big
was a
and
tip
so
drill
great.
type of deal.
You retired,
Hit him in
son.
the breadbasket. This one
Okay,
here.
when this one, oh yeah,
That-
what is he
that-
throwing
he was
it?
ready to
I think his
play.
arm got hit when he was throwing it. His arm got hit.
I hope so.
Yeah, he was going to the one behind him,
They
and
wish
so
Wes
it looks like he
was
hit.
All the
Wow.
soon
I'm
14.
Wes like,
I ain't no punk bitch.
coming
I'm no
down.
punk bitch.
I ain't no punk bitch.
Chinemakwai.
I ain't no
Like,
punk bitch.
Chinemakwai, what?
I'm ready,
I
balls.
love that scene.
Oh boy.
Andy Dalton is ass.
Love me sexy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I think his arm gets hit. I haven't seen the replay yet.
So, and you remember when Colin Cowherd said there's no difference between Andy Dalton?
Dude,
Two more
Colin
pick
Cowherd
sixes.
is right about 1 out of 10 things he says.
Andy
Yeah.
Dalton is some
Guy's
ass.
got like a
Yeah,
track
Vox
record.
went
Like a,
with him,
his
but
track
I don't-
record
yeah.
is like a meteorologist. It's like so off.
Yeah,
Like
right.
really bad. How you still got a job? I don't
And
know.
they got the 2-point conversion
Zach Ertz.
to Earth.
Couldn't do that shit against the Eagles, though, could you? You choked it up.
This game is over. Turn off the lights.
Turn out the lights. Nah, I don't think it's over.
Party's over.
I want to see the replay. Did he get hit? Did his arm
That's
get
it.
hit?
We're looking at it now. Get ready.
Know who we thought we were.
Love. This is what happens when you don't run the ball, though, right?
Mhm.
On
So,
the
I mean,
road.
2-minute drill,
Second hour
though.
of the show.
2-minute
I'll
drill.
remind you when I'm right. I'll remind you when I'm wrong.
Here we go. Remind us when you're
I
wrong.
think you all owe me an apology.
I think you owe me an apology.
I'll get into it later.
That's why he
So,
repeats shit.
When
That
Andy
makes sense
Dalton
now.
came to the Dallas Cowboys, I said he'll be the best backup in the league.
Okay.
He's a great backup. And you can start him occasionally and win games. And I said the gap between him and Dak, and not very big,
Not very big, is it?
with outrage.
2 for pick
And
6.
I came out and I said, let's go to their first 4 years when both Dalton and Dak had good offensive lines and good support. when I threw up the numbers, I won't read them all for our radio audience, but you can see them here on the screen. They're virtually identical quarterbacks.
They're virtually identical.
Now, it should be noted, Dalton played in a more run-centric league, Dak in a little pass-happy league, so Dak's completion percentage higher. Same guy. And I've always said, Dalton plays a better ball.
Same guy.
Better athlete. And I like Dak more than Dalton.
Same guy.
There you go,
Ain't that
Voch.
big.
You're working for
Dalton
An idiot.
to Dallas. Now, this has been
I
a
give
weird
credit
year.
to Voch. At least that's the one part of that show that's
No
actually
preseason.
credible.
This has been hard for
You're
an idiot.
for free agents. It's not
Some
really fair
people
to
would
judge
just
anybody
go
in
anywhere
September,
for money,
right?
but this
We've said
guy's
this
an
about the draft.
asshole.
I mean, there was
Sorry, excuse my
there was
language.
no games. So, and also the
Everything is wrong with the guy. He makes it sound like he knows what he's talking about until you realize that he's comparing Carson Wentz to Dak and he's saying he's way better. How did that work out for you, bro?
I've done a lot of that. Yeah, I think when I hear him, I mean, you hear Voch, he's against a lot of the stuff. I mean,
I know,
that's
but
how that, but
still with
he
him.
tells him how
Dak
it is. I
was
like
missing
it.
out.
Yeah,
How about
but
this
you got to
one?
get some kind of. Yeah, he's trying to put his foot in the
That's
door.
all
Dak
yin
Prescott,
and
both
yang.
in their
That's
second
all it
year,
is.
both
All
really
these shows,
talented.
well,
And
Like that's true.
both were missing a left
Both were missing a left
and both
tackle.
were missing a top linebacker, and both were
Yeah.
missing a running back, and both have solid, not great coaches. And you saw clarity.
Clarity.
One guy is a transformative talent, and one guy is just a franchise quarterback. Let me give you an
Rhonda
example.
Lovely.
And this is what happens all the time. We get fooled until something's side by side. If you were driving in America, it could be Wyoming.
Oh,
it
boy.
could be rural New York. You're on a quiet highway, and a Corvette pulls up next to you, and you look over at that Corvette, and you're like, man, look at those mags. Look at that car. That thing is really impressive. Then it drives off.
Carson
And
Wentz is
then
a
an hour
Maserati.
later, a Maserati pulls up next to you, and you're like, wow, look at that car. That's fast. And you're thinking, boy, those were two amazing sports cars. But if the Corvette and the Maserati pulled up simultaneously, one cost you 50 grand. One cost you close to 200. One is one of the fastest cars ever created. One's a sports car. Carson Wentz.
Terrible shape.
He's a Maserati.
there we go.
Well, he did cost $29 million for this year. So I guess you could equate that his price tag is like a Maserati that just happens to be in the shop all the time.
Yeah, I guess.
Cardinals up 28-14.
Two of them were
Two pick sixes.
and they had another pick.
Wow.
Thanks
And
for watching, everybody.
Well, you know,
Alrighty then.
I guess this is
better
better
than a
than
3-3
than
score.
a 12-9 game.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't have that guy.
I mean, he gets tipped. The receiver gets hit right in the hands. He goes into the air,
Yeah.
picked off. He's getting hit when he throws that second one. The linebacker makes a great catch. So I mean, I'm not going to say that it was, he's great or anything like that, but at least it wasn't him straight up just slinging it and throwing it to Ghost or something,
Saints are having
Oh,
we farted
Simba,
and fell
damn.
down.
Yeah, and that's how it is, man. They were in the game and then it just went. Like if you left to go get something to eat and came back, like you're like, wait, what's going on with the score? Like,
Thanks,
happened?
Ra. Thanks, Captain Tyke. I'll answer those probably tomorrow morning because by the time we get
Hey,
finished with this game and stuff.
Let me see. I reached out to him.
Or any
Did you
folks
talk
can
to
go through
what's it
Gary.
called lately? I was talking to Troy Daniels on Sunday. He's still not doing well.
He's not. I have not talked to him. Actually,
yeah.
I've got to get in touch with.
I talked on Sunday. He's in and out of the hospital still. He's dealing. He's at home, but still dealing with some issues.
I got to actually reach out to Vado because Vado hasn't been on for a couple weeks too.
Yeah. I told Vado to get a hold of me on Twitter, but I don't have any of his information. I was going to send him something, but
Captain Mark don't love us, Angelica. What are you talking about, Captain Taki? Okay, all right. Well, I'll answer those tomorrow. I'm one line right now. I can't stand Colin Cowherd. He's just as bad as Skip Bayless.
Yeah, I can't, man. I know you have. I know, they have to use the material, but I don't need to listen to it because it doesn't. It's just ridiculousness. It's his opinion. I can't imagine that's his real opinion. Is it, or is he just trying to spark interest into his show? I don't know.
Well, Now, why isn't this moving now?
So that's my thing. That's not a yin and yang. Well, you go on one side and I'll go on the other, and we'll argue. That's a
He's kind of he's a shock
time
jock.
and time again.
What they are
But he keeps
shock
shocking
jocks.
the same guy, Mark. It's not like mixing it up. He's always negative on Dak.
Yeah.
Okay, Dak. Okay, so we're gonna So like we're not gonna count anything that Dak did last year all season except the one game in the playoffs. We're going to dismiss the 4,400 yards. We're going to dismiss the 37 touchdowns, the franchise record.
Yeah, Mark
only 10 TDs.
He's like, Skip is actually the worst of them all. And I agree. Really agree. I used to watch that show when it first, way back, and actually didn't like when Shannon talked too much.
Yeah.
But, I don't really watch it. But if I ever watch a clip, it's more towards Shannon. And as soon as Skip starts talking, I'm
Shannon knows how to needle you, but at the end, you could tell.
See you later, Rob.
He's played the game.
He talks out of his nose. That's the problem.
Yeah. Skip.
No, but okay. The bottom line, you know, when it used to be, remember when news people would get in trouble for embellishing stories and stuff?
Mike Call, have a good night, buddy.
Right? And you used to could believe what they were actually telling you in the news. Well, it's not like that in football. Yeah, I mean, in sports anymore. Now it's all about it's all opinion stuff. You know, that's the thing that was crazy because I grew up when ESPN first came out, and it was just like the highlights, the scores, and things like that, and you could make your own opinion up. Now everything is telling you what your opinion should be, or having a narrative.
It's all Roz's fault. You got some, you got some nerd in the back saying, "Well, listen, every time you mention Dallas Cowboys and losing, our numbers go up."
Yeah,
so then
and that's the bottom line.
Right, and that's what it is. It's analytics in a bad way.
Right, and quite honestly, it's talking about the Cowboys. It's a no-lose situation because you're going to get the Cowboy fans that are going to be pissed off because you're saying something crazy, and you're going to get people who hate the Cowboys that are going to use those things. How many terms have we had? You know, there should be a dictionary just for Dakisms, right? We had dink and dunk. Here it is. The Cowboys are 13-3. Well, Dak's no good because he's a dink and dunk quarterback. It's like the fuck. Had you ever heard dink and dunk?
Super Bowls by dink and dunking.
But had you ever heard that term any time before then? I don't remember hearing anybody being belittled about being a dink and dunk quarterback, right?
Yeah, I don't.
I
never got that with that.
And then we started hearing about empty calories and and garbage time. Did you ever hear that referred to any quarterbacks? I mean, you could look at and say you could look at Drew Brees and say, they had 4 years where he was 7-9. You mean those aren't some garbage yards? You could look at Matthew Stafford's whole career with the Detroit Lions. Because they tout, Matthew Stafford, one of the fastest quarterbacks to 50,000 yards. They were behind every single game just about. They were always throwing the football because they were always behind. So you're not saying that Matthew Stafford, most of his career is not garbage time?
Mark de Jour just states, none of the national networks would be in the black if it wasn't for the Dallas Cowboys. He's probably right.
You're true. Because you would think that there's no other teams in the NFL but the Cowboys.
But what's the guy on Good Morning Football who's really has a hard on for Dallas?
Kyle Brandt.
Yeah, Kyle Brandt really. I mean, he's a talented guy.
Okay, I get it. But his argument is like, since I've known it, they haven't done anything. Well, I mean, this Cleveland that you hype so much about hasn't done crap since their existence. So why are you on their bandwagon? Why are you quickly to jump on everybody else's? But he obviously likes another team.
Look at this show, though. Look at this show. They lost the best thing on the show.
Nate.
Well, I'm talking about Kay Adams. Sorry, she's gorgeous and she brought a lot to the show.
Yeah,
they lost. Well, Nate left first, but. Kay was there from the beginning. Nick joined. I mean, he wasn't an original, I don't believe. So they lost Nate, and then they lost Kay. I don't know that their ratings are that good. So he's
damn Captain Taki. Damn. I've never
list, bro. You probably
blocked users on a Google. How the hell did that happen? Okay, I've never seen this before. I went there, and here it is. There's one person, Angelica Barone. Why? I don't know how that happened.
There's something that happened on YouTube, man. That stuff does happen.
Dude,
I
Mark,
have
you're
things
no-
that happen on my side.
Angelica,
Let's
I
see.
don't know what you did to him, but thanks, Taki.
Oh, let's see.
Taki.
Talking like I ain't dealing with this shit no more.
I've never seen that.
brain.
Listen.
That's why he likes our show, Phil.
Hey, what's going on? Chief Blanche, what's going on? What's going on is I'm basically a
I guess we should all do that.
I'm just basically an idiot.
And my brain is huge in the Donald Trump voice. Huge.
No, let's okay.
Huge.
I thought he knew about the. No, I didn't know about the block list. But that's not YouTube block list. How did I get?
Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture.
But I still don't see Angelica. Angelica,
Yeah.
can you comment again, honey?
Yeah, now you
I watched Skip start turning when he started throwing jerseys in the garbage. You know, Glimmerman, you are 100%.
He was doing that way before.
Right on that. That's when he really started getting even worse, when he started throwing the. I think actually at that point, I think he was getting to the point where he was kind of like falling off, and so he had to do stuff to be more outrageous.
Yeah, I don't think
Captain Taki. Okay, I don't know. How do you block somebody on Google? I don't know.
I guess you blocked their email or something. I don't know.
But I still, Angelica, did she finally say, "I'm sick of this shit" and go home? Because I'm not seeing any.
Maybe she's still trying to figure it out too.
No.
Well, no. I'm saying that she's gone away to figure it out, and now when she comes back, she says, I don't know. I don't see anything.
It says Google block list, but it's your Google. Okay, but there is. If you go on, if you have a YouTube channel and you go to
Stacy's old one on
Stacy. Well, so what I did with her, if you go on YouTube, if you have a channel. If you go to settings, there's community. If you click on community, anybody that gets blocked on the channel is right. There's Angelica.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Angelica.
He blocked you, Angie.
I don't know how.
He did.
I don't.
No,
Sure.
Yeah. You said something.
He's
he cried
fucking
later that
high.
night.
Maybe Tracy did.
He cried later that night.
What the hell? Maybe he was throwing away jerseys because the team sucked. Oh wow! Speaking of sucking, you know how many things that the talking heads have been wrong this year about with the Cowboys. Remember how they said basically that the Cowboys were probably going to be finishing third or fourth in our division because we didn't sign anybody, and we kind of got pissed off too. I have to admit it.
Third in our division right now.
We actually. Well, actually, we are third. Okay, all right, but not third with a winning record. Okay, that we would be like losing record. Okay.
Yeah,
we still have one of the best records in the NFC.
I got a couple of blocks.
But okay. Remember how everybody said Zeke Elliott is washed? Do you think he's washed?
No, not at all. Did anybody watch the game last week?
6.2 yards a carry, right?
81 yards.
You remember when they talked about how could the Cowboys draft Tyler Smith? He is a penalty magnet.
Where's the props for that?
Right?
I want to hear the props for that. They drafted him 2 rounds too early. There were teams who had him.
I remember that
as a 3rd round pick. Okay.
If you go back to our draft,
you want to redraft now?
You'll see where I was like, we were hesitant at first, but we're like, okay, this could be really good.
Well,
it's just that you're having to pick these guys around before, and that's kind of where he was sitting in an early 2nd round.
And we were all guilty of it. We're not hearing nothing about the offensive line coach, are we?
Nope.
So,
it's because we know it's useless.
Things go bad. Well, he's not hurting the team.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like somebody explaining
on the board.
Hey, I see your significant other. Well, not terrible.
To Jerry.
Well, but I mean, we're not giving
right now. Things
it's
are
not bad. I mean,
no,
I think
not
the
compared.
Here we go. Here we go. Listen to this one.
Has gotten better. That's the thing too. I mean, it's not great, but it's definitely got better. Working together is going to help too.
Yeah, I don't know what you did, Angelica, but he sure
about as clear of on the. mentally
How
as
was that?
well as they should. Skip, you can't show that. You see what Steve? You see what?
Yeah.
First of all, no, I don't buy it because Skip, everything that I had seen up until this point, he was ranked somewhere in the 40s on
Tyler Smith.
everybody's.
Kuiper had him 33, but go ahead. Yeah.
33, that was the earliest. But in the 40s, I think Daniel Jeremiah had him in like 42. I think some publications had him in the 50s.
Okay.
So
I don't doubt it.
Let's just say, okay, let's split the difference. We'll say he's like high 30s, maybe even low 40s.
High 30s.
You take him at 24. If you're going to take an offensive lineman, Skip, I'll take Tyler Linderbaum. Because if you think about it,
I agree. Out of Iowa, a center.
I liked it.
And your run game hadn't been the same since who retired, Skip?
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
haven't heard his name this year.
That guy.
He's been doing
who's a
good over
first-round
the
pick.
Yes.
Who's a
Great. Yeah.
just
been very
perennial Pro Bowler.
Yes.
Watch Linderbaum. Watch what happens. You just know he'll be a perennial plug and play.
Yes.
First year, just watch. He'll start making Pro Bowls. Go ahead.
You're exactly
The
right.
one time out of the whole year,
Jared says,
right?
well, we're not going to take guys with red flags. What about yellow flags? Because this guy was flagged 16 times last year. 12 of them for holding.
I'd like to get
the most penalized
I'd like to
offensive
know where
line
he
in football.
stands
Now,
between
No, the most
left
penalized
tackles.
team.
Team in football,
Yes,
excuse me.
thank you.
Skip. And the offensive line was penalized more than any other offensive line.
Absolutely.
Now, you
Have
got
Braz
Tyler
work on
Connor
that.
Williams.
By the way, just quick point on your 16. You realize he had 16 flags, did Tyler Smith at Tulsa in 12 games. If you took the 16 and projected into the 17
go.
NFL game season,
Right.
that would lead the league.
Yes.
Even at 17 games, it would lead the league. Go ahead.
Doing what you're doing.
All right, so that doesn't seem to have come true either, right?
This guy's like, doing what you're doing.
Lyle Collins and Connor Williams being let go. Has that killed our season?
I mean, we weren't big on either one of those guys. So I mean,
No.
as Cowboy Nation, I'm pretty excited. I mean, there was definitely, I'm pretty sure, a big chunk of Cowboy Nation didn't want to get rid of Collins, but now that you see what he's doing over there in the Bengals, kind of justifies everything, and they're probably, that's the rest of them. They start, chiming in on that. One.
To me, Lyle Collins' spot was already taken by Terrence Steele.
Yeah, Steele's been doing amazing too.
Yeah, and
He
you
has
don't
a
hear his
case here
name,
and
right?
there, but he's been doing really good.
James Snyder, I can see your comment, buddy. Yes,
Again,
I can.
it's because he's working to get by an All Pro, but when he swings out to get those wide blocks, he's been doing really good. So, I'm interested to see, with people coming back. You got, of course, Peters. How are they going to? Are they just going to keep doing that thing where they just bring them in here, there? McGovern's been doing better. I don't still want to put all my eggs in that basket yet.
Well, here's what
I'm
I think.
interested to see.
Here's what I'm wondering will happen. Okay, now we already know that Tyron Smith is in rehab. Okay, and who knows when, but maybe 6 games, 7 games, maybe 5 games. Is it conceivable that Tyron Smith gets his spot back, or they work him in slowly to try and get him up to speed by the time the season ends, and put Tyler Smith at guard? If you actually could get that going,
Swing tackle. I would want him at swing tackle. That's what I would want him. I mean, and people are going to go, the price tag. Don't forget that. We're playing football. Forget the signings and all that stuff. You can't just throw him in. He has proven in the past that when you bring him in, he just isn't at that pro level like he was in the past.
I agree, but here's the thing that you got to look at.
You don't mess with Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith's the future there. Leave him alone.
But Connor Williams, the left guard is the weak link on our offensive line.
You're talking about McGovern.
I'm sorry, Connor McGovern. Yeah. Connor McGovern or Matt Fornick or Jason Peters.
I mean, if you're going to put Tyron Smith in that spot and leave Tyler Smith alone, I mean, yeah, but you're going to push him in just for what? You can't trust that Tyron Smith is going to stay healthy even when he comes back.
But here's the thing with Tyron Smith. Tyron Smith is usually good for about 6 or 7 games.
Yeah, but
last year until that
he's never done what he just did.
Well, if you make sure you really rehab him so that thing is done. I mean, I'm just thinking if the worst case is he gets out there and he can't hold up. Okay, then Tyler Smith is back at tackle, and you've got Connor McGovern. But if you can get a guy for about 4 or 5 games going into the end of the season, into the playoffs, of his caliber, you can road grade like a mother humper.
Yeah, I agree. So where are we putting Tyler?
I put him at guard. That's where he worked out all training camp.
I'm leaving him alone.
Left guard.
Because now you don't have to worry about it. Every single season, you're going, what's going on with the left guard? What's going on with the left guard? What's going on with the left guard? Leave him out there. Let's forget about that spot now. Let's start talking about everybody else.
This is a temporary situation
for the rest of this year.
I know, and I'm talking about Tyron Smith being the swing tackle for the rest of that year when he comes back. You know, you got a steal that could, if he was something happened, been great. Boom, replacement.
But
Tyler
he's not
Smith,
going to be on the
boom.
But it's not like he wouldn't be on the team, Phil.
No, it's true. No, I'm being true. But
you could
my
still
question
do
is,
that
do you put him in guard
in case of injury?
No, I'm sorry.
All things being equal,
you got to put him out
healthy.
there.
You got to put him back out there.
If he's healthy, he's better than everybody almost on that offensive line.
No, but that's the thing about it. When he came back last year, he showed that he wasn't better than everybody on the offensive line.
You see now that Tyler's getting. I mean, these speed rushers are just,
It's just too much of a gamble from Dak coming back, and we've had to deal with this and the whole Cooper rush, and you got to protect the blind side.
Tyron Smith, even with the injuries last year, only gave up 1 sack.
That's what I'm saying. He's literally top.
He only gave up one, even
with
the after hurting his ankle and coming back and all. He only gave up 1 sack, and so if you can say,
the line. I'm sorry, I just can't get on that.
Well, we can agree to disagree on that. But to me, if you can keep that side taken care of, and I'm not looking at him beyond this year.
Now we're saying if he's 100%,
if he's 100%,
Tyler Smith is still better than McGovern at guard. Yeah, I agree with that.
Oh yeah, that's not the. It's just more. I just don't trust Tyron to stay healthy. To mess up your. This is the problem last year is that something happened, we moved, shift, and that shit was the
Brian
rest
Joseph
of the season.
and Randy got both.
And so, why would you repeat?
Brian
like
Joseph.
That?
Well, because we're talking about an all-pro tackle. Okay.
Yeah, but you're also talking about how this team needs to change. We need to move on from people.
But you can't change everything all in 1 year.
Oh no, I'm not saying that. But you haven't changed everything in 1 year. I mean, you are forced to make this change.
You've seen him be exposed against these speed rushers, whereas Tyron's just too strong and will push him in, like basically shove him off to the sideline. His feet, that's the one thing I would say about Tyler. His feet are good, but, man, that lateral, like the real good guys seem to get the edge on him. That's all.
And that's fine. Oh, look,
there's no wrong
how
answer.
How was Steele that first year? Was Steele, hey, we should shove him back into this? No, and now look at him. You got to give him time. You got to let him, develop. And if you throw him back inside where you're battling in a box and then you throw him back outside to where it's all this open field, you're messing with it, man. And don't get me wrong, he has the talent to do it. And I think you're right. It would be amazing, and it would be a better part of the offense.
Well, here's what I'll say. Hold it. Here's what I'll say to argue that point. He worked all training camp as a guard, then all of a sudden got thrown to tackle and actually ended up playing pretty well. So I think that he could be that guy.
He went his whole career in college, and then all these games in the NFL as a tackle with only preseason at guard, and you want to bank on that.
Well, here's the difference, though. Okay, here's the difference of being a guard versus a tackle.
All right.
As the tackle, you're on an island. Basically, you are covering the quarterback's backside. Hold on. As a guard, your thing is mauling people, and we've seen him going downfield as a tackle, blocking, lead blocking and stuff. Right.
In the preseason,
this guy getting to the second level and getting the linebackers, getting him pulling, he is going to be a hell of a lot better doing that than Connor McGovern will be.
Healthy Tyron is what you're talking about, but he's not healthy Tyron anymore. That's what you're banking on the Tyron from before. He's not that
well, here's what we can do.
He may not make it through a game, but
he may not. But you know what? If we do the good old ramping him up, bit by bit, and even if you split time with him he's good for 30 plays.
Like if you're doing what Peters was doing, where you're bringing him in here or there, then maybe,
And believe it or not, a lot of offensive lines are now rotating players in. A lot more and more.
Done after the year. Yeah, it's true. I don't like it, but it's
$17 million cap hit, you have to be.
Well, I
Randy, damn. Tyron is already one of the cheapest tackles in the league. If I'm Cowboys, I let him go. It's time to move on.
It just sucks to see it, But, yeah, you're right. I mean, it's not wrong.
It was almost intercepted. Jesus.
But I'm just saying that the potential. I mean,
I definitely.
We're sitting here talking about trying to get Jason Peters on the field, and we've already seen him getting hurt over and over again, right? So and
here's a question for you.
I'll put more faith in Tyron Smith, at least he's a little younger than.
We need Roz for this, but where is Tyler Smith right now rated in the NFL amongst other left tackles?
As a rookie, he's one of the better ones. As a left tackle,
so he's going to make the Pro Bowl.
I don't think.
Do you think he's going to make the Pro Bowl?
No, I don't think he's going to make the Pro Bowl.
Okay. Whereas Tyron, he's a perennial Pro Bowl. He's a better left tackle now. Now I'm with Phil. Like, this is it. This is his last year. We're only really talking about he comes back, let's say healthy. What do? We have to look at that situation. What do we do? All right.
Here's the thing. Our guard position, Tyler Smith has been averaging, ranking out, 59, 62. He's averaging right about 60, which is good. Terrence Steele's actually been averaging out at like 70. Zach Martin is like upper 70s and things. Biotish is right around about 50. But when we had Matt Fornick, he was in the 30s. And when you've had Connor McGovern has been like 40 at best.
He just threw it.
So, that is the weakest spot that we have right there.
I'm not on that McGovern bandwagon.
Okay, then, but if you're saying no, I'm not going to move Tyler Smith, then are you going to try and get Tyler Smith?
It has nothing to do with McGovern. It has to do with Tyler Smith's development, man. It has everything. Well, for me, he's that future spot. That's his spot. That's like Zach Martin. Boom, he's right there, the guard. This is your left tackle. Boom. Now we have that set. We have a right tackle now. Now we have to figure out guard and center.
Well, Tyron Smith started out on the right tackle as his rookie.
Really?
And then they moved to the left.
Dude really did.
It's like, really? Like, no, man. Like, we're talking about the future. You just got done. You're like, okay, Tyron Smith, is he the future?
No. But right now, I'm talking about right now and trying to make a run.
But he's not even. We don't have even like you're talking. You're relying on Jerry Jones's words. That's the thing. At the same time, where he's like wanting to get him back at the end of the season. Tyron Smith hasn't said anything. Doctors haven't said anything. Like, it's been.
He's already beginning to rehab and working out on the bands.
He's working with the cords.
I'm just saying. Yeah. It's only week 7. I'm saying another 5 weeks from now, he might be ready to start trying to ramp up and everything else. And if he can come back, and again, I'm not trying to rush him back, but if you can get him healthy,
playoffs sound like if
you get him back the last 3 or 4 games of the season,
you would
and
have
get
to
him
do
ramped
something
up
in the regular season. I wouldn't throw you out.
No. I'm not. No, because we did that with Morris Claiborne that year. He'd missed like 6 games, and let's have him start in the playoff game, and he ends up, looking like ass and giving up plays left and right.
What's the chat think about this? So
nobody's been talking about it.
You guys, they're talking amongst themselves. Do you guys think that Tyron should step back in?
If Tyron, if he can get 100% healthy to start out with, I'm putting him back out there. I just am. He's still better than most of the guys you have out there.
One thing I'll say about Tyler, he's a smart, hardworking kid. He would have no problem going into left guard. If need be. He's still playing, for the rest of the year. He knows he's the future at left tackle.
Oh, without a doubt. But
just like when Zach Martin, for whatever reason, does not want to play left tackle. But he did it for those few games, and he did it damn good. Now, he got hurt, but he did it, and you shout out to him. Now they're leaving him alone. If Tyron is back, man, you have to play him somewhere. I'm not saying left tackle. I
feel like you're going to get it going, and then, he walked down the field, and he fell, dude. Like, nobody even touched him.
Don't get me wrong. He probably won't stay healthy very long.
Actually, I think it started to go the day before when we saw that Micah Parsons spin move on him. Because you saw that move.
It was a delayed injury from that move? Holy shit. No, that was a hell of a move. No, I'm just messing.
No, I'm serious. But you can tweak it. I think you tweak it, and then you went out there and see, here's the thing, and this is why I say don't put him at guard. Because when he was basically trying to get to the next level and sprinting, That's when that sucker yanked up, got tight on his ass, and
Mark
tore.
Hutchin agrees with you. And Mark Hutchin. Sorry to cut you off, Mark.
Yeah.
Tyron Smith comes in. I believe it will mess up the rhythm of the season.
It might,
See,
but
you're not alone.
But you know, you've been making changes all over the place. Then that's the case. Then
if he's healthy, Tyron is healthy. Then yes, but that's what I don't see
with
him.
You, man.
You know, I just don't see it.
What happened to your hair? Did that? Yes, the hat made the hair grow really crazy.
Are you kidding me? Put him in.
Okay, see, that's exactly. If he's healthy, yes, it's very healthy. But I just haven't seen it. I got into the thing where I was like, Tyron's not gonna be healthy, and then he fooled me. I'm not going backwards.
This is only for 3 games, though.
I'm not gonna go backwards for it. You know what I'm saying?
But it could be something that would be.
It would be special if it works.
Yeah,
but it could be last year if it doesn't. That's the problem.
If he starts shit in the bed, he comes out.
No, it's not that. You put everything back together like you did. They put back together, and it wasn't the same after that.
Yeah. Well,
you know, and I think that's what I'm more.
It was the
fearful of,
pieces, I think.
This team is barely still trying to get that part together. So if you do get in a rhythm,
we're moving Steel. Steel's the one I
love
move.
that. Yeah. I mean, I like that. And the problem is they moved him last year, put him back, and then he wasn't the same guy. So
again,
this ain't over yet, boys. This ain't over yet.
Yeah,
Kyler's hurting. Watch this hit.
I didn't get to see it yet. 30-14, I was watching here.
Nah, son.
I saw a little meme on him where it says Kyler Murray is not going to be playing today. He's out for the game due to
Randy Stites.
The new Call of Duty was coming out or something like that.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I agree. If Randy agrees with me, Tyron's healthy. Put him in.
Take the money.
If we did everything Skip Bayless said to do, we wouldn't be a good offensive line. Tyron will fit right in. Tyler will play left guard. But I'm telling you though, I'm telling you one thing. Listen to me right now though.
Go ahead.
If you put Tyler Smith at left guard and Tyron Smith, see, here's the thing. The reason why you don't want to put Tyron Smith at guard is because he's got to get to the second level and stuff.
Yeah.
But if you have Tyler Smith just stepping off, either depending on the defense, if he's double teaming, that guy's going across the field. If you're talking about him getting to the second level and you're going ahead and hitting that dive with Zeke Elliott following right behind that ass, I'm telling you, you will eat up there. That thing will just go.
You're eating.
Yeah. One thing
listen, you basically tell the running back, follow my ass, okay? You follow my ass and then run right off of it. Okay? I'm telling you, you put that big ass right there and have him drive blocking down the field, man, that's a freight train coming down the railroad tracks to try and stop that shit and get Zeke coming in there. I'm telling you, you're picking up 5 and 6 yards every single time.
So wrong.
What?
I'll tell you one thing.
Super chats.
I'll tell you one thing, man. Though I'm like not like other Cowboy fans. Like if Tyron Smith gets put in there, put somebody else, I hope they have success, and I'm totally wrong about it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want. I want them to have success. Whoever's back there, I don't want to be right if I'm saying that something's going to go wrong. I want them to.
Captain Taki.
To be the other side, you know.
I will say this much. I'll say this much right now.
Oh,
I'll ask you a question. Yes or no? If Tyron Smith is out there at tackle and Tyler Smith is at guard, is the offensive line for right now better than what it is currently constructed?
Yes.
And going into the playoffs, where would you feel more comfortable, having Tyler Smith there at guard or having Connor McGovern?
I agree.
Billy D.
Definitely.
Now, I can't guarantee that. Again, he may be Tony Romo.
Yeah.
That as soon as he hits the field, he's injured. Okay, well then we switch back. No harm,
Billy
no foul.
D. If he's healthy, you play Tyron Smith. If the Eagles lose Lane Johnson,
we put our eggs in that basket last year. We brought him. You know what I'm saying? And
then, but now we do have a guy who has played there and can play there. We didn't have anybody that could last year. We ended up taking a right tackle and switching over. And here's the thing that you also have to appreciate. It's a lot easier going from right tackle to left guard than it is from going from right tackle to left tackle. Everything is still to that side. You still are having to combo block from the tackle. You understand both positions because you're used to working together. It's not a major change. It's a change in what you're doing as far as blocking. Now you're going to second level as opposed to being on the island. But it won't be that difficult of a transition for him because he's already at least had training camp. He knows the terminology, he knows the calls and everything else on there. But again, it all goes back down to
with Tyron.
He dropped it.
Yeah, but this is also, with Tyron was also with Travis Frederick. It was also with other guys in there because Tyron Smith hasn't been healthy to compare it to any other's time. So I'm sorry, but I can't get on that argument. The whole line is changing.
Of the chat here. If he's healthy, you play Tyron Smith. It's like the Eagles losing Lane Johnson and not playing him when healthy. That's from Philly D. Here's Captain Taki, Mark. Mark, I need my shot glass and a fancy wooden thingy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His technology is awesome.
So I don't know. I guess he's
a
tailgate member or whatever.
Yeah, okay, we'll double check on that.
Trying to get everybody caught up. That's what she said. Glimmerman. What if Tyron plays next year at a game?
Oh my God! Listening
type of deal.
Do you feel like you killed a unicorn when you broke Cooper Rush's undefeated streak? Really? I'm looking at Philly 500's chat.
The man's 5-1.
I mean, good.
Tyler guard, this O-line.
Randy cites Tyron at tackle and Tyler at guard. This O-line will be better.
Put Peters at center. LOL. I'm just kidding. I like that.
The big ass wall.
Shout out to Rhonda. She said watching my videos helped her
I can't even see
to decompress. There, is that better? Can y'all see the hat right now?
Yeah.
Goot. Okay. All right. Damn, Randy. I need some money, man. Captain Taki. Oh, boy. Who was he throwing? No, that was miscommunication.
Whoever the dude that was tied up.
Randy's heading to New Orleans, man. He's going to be in New Orleans for
a wedding.
I think he's leaving right before Halloween, but he's going to a wedding in New Orleans at the Ritz-Carlton. That's everybody go bum rush the hotel.
Forget that, man. Go ahead and get yourself some good food.
Some gumbo.
And get drunk on Bourbon Street, okay? And get some beads to throw around.
Yeah, I don't.
She showed me her boobies, and I like them too.
Did you see Gigi's comment? My boss says life is all about getting to the second level.
That's true too in football. Awesome. Get to the second level.
Yeah, it's right above. It's up in the middle, like.
Gigi, yeah. My boss says life's all about getting to the second level. I like that.
Yeah.
I assume that's a woman because it's Gigi with a pink.
Tay Cowboys says no flashing. Oh boy!
Whole different channel.
Mark looking like Lionel Richie singing with the Commodores. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Okay, I'm no tailgate member, just a beggar. Okay, who's flashing?
First said Mark looks like he's Lionel Richie singing with the Commanders. I was like, oh wait, no, Commodores. My bad, I read it wrong.
Yeah. My sister used to date. She lived in Tuskegee. Used to date one of the guitar players from them, Ronald LaPred, back in the day.
Oh, from the
Commodores.
Who? Oh, the Commodores.
Yeah.
Marvin, he was a friend of mine.
That wasn't the Commodores.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
You want to bet?
Huh? Marvin?
You want to bet?
That was Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye was in the Commodores.
He was not in the Commodores.
Okay.
Marvin Gaye in the
No.
Hold it.
I'm sending it to you. They sung that song.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
No, it was Lionel Richie was singing it. He was in the Commodores about Marvin. He was a friend of mine. I'm sending you the song.
Send it to me.
Oh, I know. You gotta apologize to me, sir.
I'm gonna apologize to you. You know I'm a terrible host.
Don't like
spilling shit on me. Gonna say goodbye.
Oh man, Angelica done cussed me out here. You know, hey Mark, glad to see me again in the chat. Don't block me again. Damn,
those haters, Angelica.
It's the Night Shift by the Commodores.
That was by the Commodores.
There you go.
Okay, all right. I'm big enough to admit I'm wrong. You are a better soul man than I am.
Big enough to admit you're wrong. You finally got that thing down at a good level. The hat.
Oh, don't play that.
Yeah, you won't get a.
I'll get a copyright strike.
I forgot you money making people.
You still trying to fuck with me with that, aren't you? Okay, all right. I see how you rolling.
Game time's like, I run this shit.
Jackie? Now, if I sing it, you can't get in trouble, right?
Oh, singing it's okay. Although my ears might hurt.
But evermore, gonna be some sweet. Oh, sorry. Angelica Barone.
She said, "Do not block." She said she will come up here and kick my ass if I block her again. But that was I don't know how that happened. I honestly don't know how that happened because if you get blocked on YouTube here, it automatically goes in here because I can tell you there's like
James,
300 people that are in there. All those NFL
Fighting accidentally.
Yeah,
James. I didn't mean he was on the Commodores. I meant Lionel Richie was on the Commodores, and he's best friends, and they sung the song "Night Shift."
Yeah,
which was about Marvin Gaye.
Right.
That's what I meant.
Tragic end.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hit.
Damn, Mark, ain't you coming onto your meats? Or no, I'll be coming for your meats.
Oh Lord, don't say that, Lord.
All right.
Oh boy, Zach Ertz dropped it.
My bad.
James Nooks, what's up?
Washington songs. No more Washington songs. I don't know. We could use the Washington song.
Oh my God, Washington. Here's how bad things are in Washington. I saw this article this morning that a season ticket holder for the Commanders was that, you know, they have now in the stadiums the 50-50 raffle. So you put $100 in, whatever, you know, for those, right? So guy won the 50-50 raffle from the Washington Commanders charities and was supposed to get $14,000.
I heard about that check. Yes,
well, it ended up being like
it bounced
4 weeks before he finally got, because he kept saying, "Hey, where's my check? Where's my check?" And they sent him a check, and the check bounced.
Jesus Christ.
And so then when the check bounced, he kept trying to, he talked to the guy he purchased tickets and stuff for, and they finally got back to him and said, "Oh, it was a banking error." And so that they cash apped him the money for it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
How are you going to do a charity fundraiser and the check bounce?
Well, I mean,
it's like Happy Gilmore.
I didn't want to make them give them an excuse, but if they think it's fraudulent, but otherwise, I think it's more on them. I think it's more something happened there. They didn't have the funds, all of it.
At least give them the big cardboard check. Like they want something.
I'm just saying that.
What about one of those big ones? I'll take one.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, you can,
like in Happy Gilmore.
You can get those for $19.99 on Amazon. The
oh,
big
really?
Check, yeah.
I don't know.
Publisher clearinghouse type.
But yeah, the check bounce.
Warren May.
You're supposed to be worth like what, $4 billion in the check bounce?
Remember Ed McMahon was Publisher Clearinghouse, right?
Yeah, Ed. I used to.
Oh,
I used to have the old ladies used to be hounding me. Where's my Ed McMahon's Publishers?
But it's like it's
Publishers Clearinghouse.
They say it never existed. That he wasn't.
And then I got
them.
mad. Yeah, no, he was with. He did the commercial.
I remember that. I remember the commercial with him and everything.
And then I would say, "Well, I have Ed McMahon in the back of my truck, so you can, go talk to him." They wanted their Publishers Clearinghouse. They were.
Mark, I should be Jalen Hurts for Halloween. Gonna get back to work. Go Lions! Laugh it out. Good luck, Michael.
Michael Scoggins.
I was all like on on my advertising of it. I was all like, "Yeah, Dak's gonna eat on some lions." Oh wait, Micah's a lion. Wait a minute, how's this gonna work?
Yeah, right. Lion's gonna eat his own.
Are you guys worried about
taking over the pack?
Dan Campbell?
No, I'm worried.
I mean,
about,
okay, so the offense
they're gonna
on
score.
theirs, they're going to score. I mean, they're the second scoring offense, and they scored nothing last week. Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
the second scoring offense, they scored nothing last week, and so they were first before. So I mean, that says a lot. So you can go a whole week without scoring, and you're still 2 in the league.
Yeah,
it's just their
true.
defense, man.
I saw a stat. I saw a stat. Their defense is last against with point scoring, and they had a bye week. Think about that. They're still last, even with the bye week.
They are just
points against, but their offense,
they are scrappy.
Their offense is third in the league with the total points, and they had a bye week. So they're going to score points, and they're going to give up points. So
they had an extra week to get ready.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It seems like that happens to us a lot. It really does. Now, the good thing is we go to a bye week and we have 2 weeks. Not 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks, but basically a week and a half to prepare for Green Bay, which is big. So we play them at a perfect time. It's on the road. It seems like our tough games are on the road, not at home. Like some teams in our division get all the tough games at home. They don't have many tough games, but what they do is home.
Well, if you take care of business against the Lions and then the Bears,
6-2,
6-2, you've got some leeway going to Green Bay.
Yeah, but
although you don't want to lose them. Yeah, but you don't want to lose.
We beat Green Bay.
Yeah, defense can definitely get some momentum going into.
I'm calling for a split. We could very well win both of those games, but just out of being generous to the final tally, I say we split because we're at
Canada.
Because we're at Green Bay and then we're at Minnesota. I think we can win both, but let's just say we split. So we're 6-2. We split. Yeah, we split because it's at Green Bay and at
Cowboys
Minnesota.
Canada, new member.
That's 7-3.
Canada, yeah.
Mojo Crew.
Bam. Got another new channel member.
Glass.
Make sure you go to the community tab. There's a post in there for channel members. So that way you can get in and get us the information so that way we can send you your shot glass. Appreciate you. They better take them seriously. You know, I've been wearing this hat and this hair for a long time tonight.
I'm surprised you're not sweating with that wig.
I tell you what, I think I need to wear this on game days when it's cold outside because this is actually warm. My head feels toasty tonight. Yeah.
There'll be some sweet side.
Mark, with that hat on you, that email I sent makes it a valid email. Remember, you laughed. Killed it off your top dogs. Okay. Look at, oh, Lordy.
Got him.
Listen, Philadelphia. 6 games does not a season make.
Yeah, don't make that mistake.
I'm telling you.
Don't make that mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen, make that mistake. I don't care. Make it. He's down.
Yeah, knees down.
Darlene Mosher. Mark, have you ever been upset New York like Boonville?
You mean it's upstate like Boonville?
Yeah.
No, I can't say that I have. I've been furthest north would be Buffalo. I've been to the Jets facility and of course New York City, and the Giants facilities there.
I thought you went to the Patriots game.
Did you hear anything, Phil?
Yeah, but I mean, he was asking if I've been upstate New York. Well, this is over pretty much, I think. Although in today's NFL, I forgot they got Andy Dalton, don't they?
I think the highest north I've been stadium-wise is Seattle.
At least getting a touchdown before they got back.
That's about as far as west as you can go.
The defense is.
Yeah, I was out in Oregon for a while.
Were you?
But
That was the weather. Rainy? Did you go by the Goonies house?
In Seattle, yeah, it's always raining. Like it's anytime you visit it, it's like I think 1 or 2 times visiting, it wasn't rainy, but it's everything was at the time. It was like one-way interstates, and so you're just like if you lose, get past the road, it's you gotta go all the way around. And
What, the
it
Goonies
was funny.
house?
No, I didn't go there. But
Yeah,
where
I heard you can't get by there. It's like it's literally just a house, and the owners don't like it. I don't blame them.
Wait, which house are we talking about?
The Goonies. Remember the Goonies?
Oh yeah,
The movie The Goonies.
Yeah.
That's where it was filmed. The house is in Oregon, but the house was recently sold a few years ago, and yeah, it's like a weird street. It's kind of up on a hill.
I mean, to me, it's like you buying something like that. It's like buying like that house that was on like Home Alone. Like you better expect some shit.
You have to understand that you're going to have a lot of people that are always going to ride by.
Yeah.
You're a cult icon,
Like,
basically.
Full house.
It's like the Amityville horror house, you know?
Yes, exactly.
Mark, remember White Man Can't Jump? Of course. Wesley Snipes said, even the sun shines in the dog ass some days. You're right about that.
It's a good movie.
Have I ever been to, of course I've been to Washington, D.C. I've worked in Washington, D.C.
I will say that
I took Brian to Washington, D.C.
Yeah, Rosie Lopez. Is that no Rosie? What was her name? In White
I've
Man
never
Can't
been to
Jump?
DC. Oh,
Perez.
Perez.
Rosie Perez. Man, come on now. Who don't like Rosie Perez in that movie? The
Play
Stokey
Tyler Smith
brothers.
and Jason Peters. What, you're taking Tyler Smith out?
Nah, it's not happening.
No, I'm not taking that.
Our rookie left tackle is out for the season. How's our depth?
No, he's probably putting Tyler Smith at center.
What are you talking about? Our rookie left tackle is out for the season.
What?
Kevin Edwards, what are you talking about? Our rookie left tackle is out for the season. How's our depth?
Yeah, that's the person that jumps in, and yeah, unfortunately, doesn't know the whole story. He pieces it together.
Philadelphia 4-2 team has no room for more mistakes, but 6-0 team has leverage. And nobody's saying, listen, man, it's a long season.
Yeah, man.
But you know the funny thing is, it doesn't matter how many games you've won when you get to the playoffs.
Yeah, it don't. It's more pressure on you.
I mean, you get
Green Bay and Tennessee last year were both #1 seeds, knocked out the first game by a wild card team.
Mark, a win. The bet is over. Cover that hat and some silver and blue. Well, Let's Go is out.
Well,
He's been out. I'm entertained with the hat on your head. That's good. Well, listen, how many left tackles since, it's evident that he was.
Oh, he's talking about Waletzko. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess that makes more sense if he's talking about Waletzko.
I don't think
I
he's out
wouldn't
for the
really worry
year.
about it. I mean, yeah, he's not out for the year. He had this 100, but it's like Josh Ball last year. I mean, what do you have with these guys? You don't really know, and I really wouldn't bank everything on it.
Now, maybe Phil would know this. Ranking, if you had to redraft offensive linemen, where would Tyler Smith go?
Oh, man. Oh, I mean, I think he would be. I think he would have been gone to one of those higher up teams. I think so.
I mean, there was one who got
Charles Cross is not doing that as great. I mean,
no, exactly.
So I mean,
the guy in New York.
Yeah, he's been off. He's had his moments, but yeah, he might be. That's another one good as well too. So I think he'd be up in the first
they
round.
Had 2 1s, and he took Thibodeau, and he took I think.
Thibodeau, I would still take. Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm just saying, offensive lineman.
Yeah, offensive lineman.
If you had to, he's up there. He's in the top 3.
Yeah,
I would think.
Yeah, where I was like with Cross,
I would like to revisit that. Too. Like after the year, there's a lot of stuff we could talk about regarding that type of stuff. Just go over what happened, and hopefully we're drafting 32, and see who
the one that was pulled for Peters. Oh, you're talking about McGovern.
He's not out.
No, he's not
Mary
out.
Alvarez. Good night, Mark.
That's who pulled for
Good night, everyone. God bless you all. Mark, remember, do not let your hair make
contact with the
hat.
Oh boy! Shout out to you, Barry.
Yeah, I would say Marcus Blackman Sr. Russell Wilson out here stealing money. That one right there. I guess is the eye opener for me this season. Because I didn't watch a whole lot of Seattle football and seeing what was going on up there. So I thought it was just that he didn't have weapons and the line that wasn't blocking. But now what is going on there, man? Like, it is bad. Like,
did I miss
you have
something
some
here?
wide receivers that are open. He's not seeing. What's up? Mary Alvarez.
So Kyler Murray was cussing at his head coach?
Yes, I did see
it looked
that.
like it. I did see that. It looked like he was cussing at the offense, maybe one of the offense guys, because it didn't look like a coach. But
no, they said Cliff Barry.
Coach. Definitely looked like a coach thing.
Respect for wearing the hat from an Eagles fan. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Shout out to you. Technically, we have some butthurt Eagle fans that are like, he's not honoring the bet. He's a snake. He's a welcher. I actually said that this didn't really count for today because I just got it here and everybody's like, oh, I want to see the hat. So that's where I was trying to have some fun with it, man. You know, it's crazy that some of the Eagle fans, they don't want to have fun. I thought this was kind of funny. I mean, seriously. But I appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate that.
Admitting shortcomings. Be surprised when it happens.
What's that? Oh.
No, I say don't admit any shortcomings and then just be surprised when it happens and then just make excuses.
Yeah.
You know? It's like we knew going into the playoffs last year, they weren't on a rhythm. The flags were coming. The offensive line was looking crap. The defense wasn't able to stop the run. The coaching from Kellen Moore was terrible, and all that shit poked his head out.
Oh, and
none of us were surprised.
And throwing some penalties and a kicker they couldn't kick.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, there was a bunch of stuff there that we saw going into it.
And Tyron Smith was injured.
Oh, that's surprising.
Yeah, Glimmer, man, I agree.
Okay.
There's some freak injuries.
But
there is.
But
man.
it's all Dak Prescott's fault.
You can't.
But I will say, it just seems like Tyron, these things are following him.
Unfortunately,
it's just. I think this is his last year.
You wish you could turn on the settings for like no injuries.
And you know what? He'll probably play somewhere else. He'll probably be with the Rams next year. And he'll play the whole year at a high level. But we have a young guy, so you can't look at it that way. You gotta look at the money you're saving and what are you gonna do to it, or who are you gonna sign using that money. That's what has to happen. You see, what it could be, and looks like Connor McGovern's not doing too bad. So maybe we are developing some young talent. Mark, you are a man of your word. Good job, Todd Baker.
Well, you know what?
I don't know about that. He spills drinks on me.
There you go. Well, you know what? It didn't take long for what to actually happen. You know that, right?
You're welcome, Phil.
Okay, listen. We've gotten two. Okay, guys, we've gotten two since the game started already.
What's that?
Really?
Really?
Oh yeah,
okay.
two of them. Two. Oh boy. Yes, it's funny.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, Glimmerman, old age. I hope he plays for a cheaper rate at this team next year. I mean,
he's done. He won't be back.
Tyron Smith?
I mean, if he goes,
Tyron.
17 million. I mean, there's no more guaranteed money.
Let's just say he was to restructure, like where he would get more friendly. Would you keep him?
He's going to go play somewhere. He's not going to play behind Tyler Smith.
Listen, they
I'm
let
not
go.
saying you necessarily.
They let go of DeMarcus Ware.
Yeah, he's not coming back.
You got rid of Amari Cooper. You telling me that Tyler Smith
is not going to take $5 million. He's going to go somewhere and get paid.
Yeah.
You
just can't rely. You need to kind of start.
He'll be hurt.
Yeah.
Our luck will play a whole season,
Oh,
right?
well,
but it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I mean, we were just talking about that, Mark Hutchins. I don't see it happening. It makes no sense. What kind of pay cut? He's already underpaid as it is. And he's making what, 10 mil? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
If he's going to take a pay cut, he ain't going to be a backup. He'll just go somewhere else and make 10 mil again. That's not a lot, especially with the salary cap Like,
I
mean,
just
he'll
like
probably
they keep building it. I like how they keep
Yeah.
building that line.
I mean,
Like,
he'll
and I
go
want them to
somewhere
do it
on a
next
1 year
year.
deal with you make $10 million with incentives. We're not going to pay him
Probably
that.
the Jets or something, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't know where he's from, but I know he went
Texas.
to school
I thought he was with
USC.
Texas.
So
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
maybe the
You might be right.
Rams. The Rams are hurting it left tackle. Randy Gregory, who's his defense? This defense did get better. Oh yeah, Randy Gregory who? Yeah, we've been saying that. We've been saying Randy Gregory who. And I'm not trying to be mean, but I was like, these people who just want to needle us are gonna say, well, you lost Lyle Collins. Not a loss. We have a guy playing better. Lyle's playing like dog meat. I'm trying to be nice. We lost Randy Gregory. He's hurt. He's out indefinitely. Probably be back in a couple of weeks. Armstrong, and people forget all the penalties that Randy did. Armstrong isn't great against the run. Okay, that's his downfall. So he's not horrible, but he's not great, and sometimes he'll lose the track of where he is on the field. But he gets to the quarterback, and he's already caused 2 fumbles on special teams. Or 1 on special teams and 1 on defense. Yeah. So, but let's not forget, Randy was undisciplined in his rushing the passer. He would get out of his lanes too, and they could run on Randy. So, everybody wants to talk about what we lost, but
is anybody missing Randy Gregory?
No, but early on in the season, they were like, "Oh, Dallas, they lost this, they lost that, they lost this." If you go down, each person that we lost, I think it was a good move. I still would like to have Amari Cooper on this team. I'm sorry, I would.
I'm sure Amari would rather be on this team too.
It's over, so we got to move on. But that's the one move where they didn't get value. I don't care what they tell me; they could talk until I'm blue in the face. They didn't get value. You should have gotten a 2nd-round pick. Now, don't get me wrong.
He does have
he's
got 4 TDs and 348 yards.
Yeah. Just because you don't like his choices or he doesn't turn it on all the time, he's only hurting himself. He's got to look at himself in the mirror that he's not playing hard down in and down out. But like Mark just said, he's got 4 TDs and 300 and some yards.
Look at the team, though. CD's got 409 yards and 2 TDs.
But if he was on a better team, like you said, what would those stats be?
Yeah.
I don't care that he's not here. I care about we gave him away for nothing. Basically, a 5th-round pick. So, anyway, I digress. Cedric Wilson. Yeah, poor Cedric. He's locked on the bench.
Yeah, poor Cedric making all that money living in Miami.
Made
$7 million.
Poor guy.
Mm-hmm.
He reminds me. I don't mean him poor like his family.
No, I know. I'm messing. He's
not being poor
used.
The guy wants to play. Now he would not do that deal. His family, it's basically generational wealth. That if he plays it right, that $7 million will be in his family for a couple generations. 3, it should. But don't be surprised if he's a guy that won't come back. He made his, and then he'll come back.
Marcus Blackman says, I miss Robert Quinn, not Randy Gregory.
Robert Quinn.
Robert Quinn may be on the trade block, and Philly, of course.
Philly 500 wants him.
Well, he wants everybody.
He's a good one. He's a good defensive end. Like he definitely.
He's not good at stopping the run though. He's a good pass rusher, but not good at stopping the run.
And he's another guy who goes hot and cold.
Yeah.
But when you got like 15, 18 sacks a season, I mean.
The year before, though, he only had like 2.
Gary Morgan, you're right. We didn't lose Randy. He left because he wanted to keep his weed money. He left because he got butthurt that the team put a clause in his contract that if he had any issues that it would turn the money into non-guaranteed or something, Mark, something along those lines. So he didn't want to have anything in his contract.
Okay, here we have some breaking news. Post Malone tells Michael Irving
Oh yeah.
he'll get an
that.
88
That
tattoo
too.
on his forehead if the Cowboys win it all.
Yeah. If they win a Super Bowl, he's gonna get
That's
a tattoo
crazy.
on his forehead.
Now that's a bet.
Wow.
He's gonna pop a pilly.
Wow.
Pop a pillies.
All right, I'm gonna ask a question here. Elephant in the
Go
room.
ahead.
CD Lamb, limited in practice again. Anybody worried about CD Lamb's durability besides me?
He's not a number one receiver.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I'm not. No.
It seems like he keeps getting, little nicks and.
He's NFL though, man. He's wide receiver.
Yeah,
I mean, he's better than Michael Gallup and James Washington's career, records. But again, he's still young, so it's hard to tell. I guess you're right, Mark.
But
he's young. He just needs to step up, man. Look at Kyler.
Can you? But we're talking about backing the truck up to next year, aren't we?
Yeah. The end of next year, we're gonna have
end
to.
of next year.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, I
don't know what he's gonna want.
I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with CeeDee Lamb, because it's just like I give him the thing that when he does something bad, he always kind of makes up with it for something good. But you should, where you're at, if you're number one receiver, you shouldn't be giving up that bad. I don't know, man. I've been saying it before, and I don't want to jump on it, but it's true. I mean, he's just not a number one right now.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I don't know if he'll develop into that, but as of right now, it doesn't seem like it. It seems like when the focus is on someone else, he tends to. That's when he comes out.
Yeah. The problem is that you could probably name how many receivers. I haven't gone through the names, but how many key receivers would you take over CeeDee Lamb? I would think you would probably take a decent amount. Mm-hmm. So he's a one, but
Johnny
he's a low
Santana.
end one.
Mm-hmm.
I would take AJ Brown over him.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I would. Let's go to
Jefferson.
Washington. I wouldn't take anybody on Washington over him.
Not taking Scary Terry.
Nobody on Giants. No.
You would take Terry over him?
No, I'm just saying that there is Scary Terry.
I'm just saying I wouldn't.
But we don't know what Scary Terry would be with a quarterback.
Yeah.
I heard something on here. I think West Coast Cowboy was saying this, where he was talking about CeeDee Lamb not being a number one, and his comparison was like, but really, and you're looking around the league, how many NFL receivers are truly number ones? Like even a guy like AJ Brown, he brought up, he says that he's the best wide receiver on the Eagles, but is he a number one? Like, is he?
It's funny.
Oh, he's going to take over the game and just like, no, he's not that guy. He's not,
He has the same amount of catches as Devontae Smith, give or take a couple. So it's like,
But he's still a really good receiver.
Yeah. He is. He doesn't drop He doesn't drop.
He catches them.
That's the thing. I have no problem with CD. I love CD, but you got to eliminate those drops. When you're streaking down the field wide open and the ball hits you in your hands, number one's concentrate on the ball and can do all that. And,
Terry Glenn, perfect analogy right there.
Oh, what's that?
Mike said CD reminds him of Terry Glenn.
Yeah, but Terry Glenn, man, he had such talent.
Mm-hmm.
And he would show you that every once in a while, but it wasn't consistent.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's true. James Nook is correct. I mean, CeeDee Lamb didn't want the number 88, but the high expectations that come with 88, that's what happened.
That's where Jerry Jones pisses me off. Let the guy wear his, I don't know what number. He wanted number 2, I think, at the time. Something like that.
Yeah.
His college number. Why are you forcing 88 on a guy?
That's what they do. They put that pressure on you. Same way it came out. The Tyler Smith, he's going to be Tyron Smith's replacement.
Duck season, rabbit season, hurt season. Jojo.
Wabbit season. Yeah, there you
Wabbit.
go.
Wascally Wabbit. Lamb is small but awesome on the field. It's good if he will drop a pass before he gets hurt.
Yeah. I'd be
I like
happier with
CD.
less
He
drops.
just needs to. He just
I
needs
don't want
to
him
cut the
anywhere
drops
else. I
out.
want him here.
Yeah.
Lamb equals Michael.
I'll tell
No,
you.
he's not injured that much yet.
How about Miles Austin though, man? He had a couple unbelievable years.
He
was
two.
just that
Kansas
guy
City
who.
game.
Yeah, he would just always. He always had a problem with his hamstrings. Yeah. He was one of those guys who was what they call it, a tight muscled, where there's always pulling muscles. Yeah, Miles Austin was good, man. He was. His downfall was he started dating a Kardashian. As soon as he started dating her,
those guys after that are never the same.
Yeah. Women weaken legs. Oh, sorry.
No,
that was a movie line. Don't
the
take that on me.
Kardashians do.
Yeah.
The survival rate of those men coming out of it are not good.
Oh man, how many? He had 2 tonight, didn't he?
Yeah, 2. If he has to concentrate, he has trouble. Said it himself. They put 88 on him for a trade.
Well, he's going after Matthew Stafford. That's what he's trying to do. Oh lordy.
Oh, Jesus, Kamara, man, he's really falling off the table. I think it's more. I mean, I don't know. It's funny how other guys get a pass, right? But Zeke is shot.
What's funny is I said last year he averaged like 3.8 yards a carry last year. And that's where I was like, if you're saying Zeke's washed, you got to say that Alvin Kamara is.
Oh, touchdown. Yeah, it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet.
Although, he's actually He's actually averaged 4.6 yards a carry. He's got 302 yards. Actually, he's not washed. This year is actually a lot better than last year.
Hey, Mark, fixture here.
It's garbage time. The score, 35-24. 11 minutes is still a lot of time with.
A lot of time, man. Yeah.
I mean, 2 touchdowns. If the defense comes through, maybe Kyler Murray starts doing like Andy Dalton and throwing pick sixes. I won't say that this is if the Cardinals score again, then you could probably say it's garbage time.
Yeah, it's understandable, Mark. De Jour, he's talking about, I will wait to see and reevaluate CeeDee Lamb once Prescott is returned. I'll need it 4 weeks to see if there's a difference. And it's understandable, but the ball coming in and catching it, I guess somebody
had 4 drops against Tampa Bay.
It just, it doesn't seem like that would just go away. I mean, being involved like Schultz, where Schultz has disappeared, I think Schultz will, come back out and really kind of show, rejuvenate, bring his trade value back up, that kind of stuff. But, he's trying to work for his contract next year now. Because otherwise, right now it's looking pretty cheap for Dalton Schultz. I like how Ferguson.
Dalton's gone unless he can turn it around.
Yeah, I almost think that they, should just the next 2 weeks and the bye week just sit him.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Let him heal. Let the young guys get some more, time under the belt.
Did you hear Jerry?
He's
not too happy. I had called this out a couple of weeks ago. He's making a business decision. He wasn't.
You mean the whole thing with after Roger?
No, Dalton Schultz. He didn't have an injury designation on Friday.
Yeah,
he was good to go.
Yeah, it looked like full
and then
practice.
He got there on Sunday, and he was like, he was waiting for his buddy Dak. So I expect him to play. Him and Dak are buddies, and he wants to get his stats up. Because Phil had called this out, and he had said, and this was before, we haven't seen him a lot lately, but Noah Brown, he emerged when we got the backup quarterback was in there because that was this guy, and that's who he's throwing the ball to in practice. So, whereas Dak is more of a,
Yeah, he throws to Schultz even when Schultz is like double covered and stuff,
That's the one thing that's annoying, though.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I definitely
that.
Agree. Yes.
You shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
If you're going to force it, give it into your play, if that's what you're going to
do. Gallop on the sideline type thing where
if you're going to do that, why are we? That's the one thing about Dak that I wish he would change. Most of the holes in the defense are up the seams in the middle of the field. He's a little tentative when it comes to a safety to throw the ball in the middle of the field. He likes to throw that sideline pass, but that scares the crap out of me. A lot of times they're jumping that pass. It's like he's got to get back to reading the defense and knowing that the defense. There was a lot of plays to be had last Sunday against the Eagles in the middle of the field. We just couldn't take advantage of it with our quarterback. Dak needs to be that guy to take advantage of it. So, who do we got here? This is the best position for the Cowboys in years. With luck and good coaching, I can see NFC Championship. Kevin Edwards. Yeah, like I said, this is one of those years where we're not going to have the best record. Most likely we won't win the division, but it'll be close. We still got a shot, but I feel real strong about us going into the playoffs, barring anything major happening. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel good about it.
Well, you could win a
Just
big
because
chunk of these next of these games coming up.
Just because you lose a game doesn't mean your end goal is not the same. I mean,
you are 100% right on that one.
You know, just because you lose a game, I kind of called it. I mean, I didn't want them to lose, but I got to call it how I see it.
Well, it makes you hungry, and it makes you realize we got a lot of work to do. And sometimes when you lose, sometimes a setback can be a good thing. I know people are going to say, "Oh, you're just trying to spin it. You just suck," whatever. But if you're at some point, you start believing the hype, and I think that happened to us a bit last year. That you start reading the headlines. Oh, the Cowboys, they're going to be the top seed. They're playing great and yada yada yada. And after a while, you start believing that. But sometimes you need to be humbled and brought back down to earth to stay hungry. Right now, you see Micah Parsons. It might be the best thing that happened is Micah Parsons losing to the Eagles, knowing that he's from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. That's Eagles country. Everybody he know is going to ride his ass about that shit. That shit's personal. Dan Quinn, he wasn't happy about that. You don't think Dan Quinn, that they're not going to want to get some revenge when they play him on Christmas Eve? I think that they're going to be more focused. And especially getting Dak back as well as possibly some of these other players, that we're going to have some depth as the season goes on.
I'm interested. I know I'm not hanging on anything. I'm interested to see if James Washington can be anything within this offense when he comes back. Because I was a little bit, like he was doing a little bit of something in training camp. He looked a little bit bigger than what he did last year, or I don't even know if maybe the Pittsburgh Steelers uniforms just make him look thinner, but he looked a little bit bigger this year too. So I was interested to see what he was going to do, the dynamics that he was going to have. That was definitely my story going into the season with Dak, was whether he was going to actually elevate James Washington's game compared to where he was, so that was going to be the comparison. But we didn't really get that because obviously James Washington got hurt and then Dak gets hurt. It's like, So I'm interested to see those two, getting a connection in a real live games.
Yeah.
So I'm interested. Oh, Brian's gone.
So you have no fear of us sitting Cooper Rush? You think that the quarterback controversy is done?
I think you need to get your starting quarterback that you didn't blink an eyeball and didn't let hit the free market. It's different if, I think there would be no controversy of we're on a roll, let's not stop this roll. And, but now you've lost, you kind of reset and boom, now you can kind of bring Dak in and hopefully get him on a rhythm, man. I think that's the biggest thing. I mean, not playing all preseason, coming in, having that, rough kind of game, not getting in a rhythm there. Everything's kind of off, and then you get hurt. And you don't get to finish that game, so you can't even see if you're going to get back into a rhythm. So I think I just don't want to see them come out and Kellen Moore drop his guard again and then just go back to let's have Dak just start slinging it. He doesn't need to do that.
That's the biggest
hand the ball off.
Yes.
But see, I feel like Dak is going to, after all the talk and everything else, Dak is going to want to come out and show everybody that, I'm that
He's
guy.
He's going to pop a 300. Yeah. But they're going to say it's the Lions. So, he's in a no-win.
Yeah.
So if they lose, here we go. Stephanie Stites.
Wow, I look 10 years younger and
10 pounds lighter. Nice.
10 pounds lighter. Yeah, it's because the fro is so damn big.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Stephanie.
Maybe a toupee in your future. He's got too much hair on his head for a toupee.
Say a toupee. What the? I was like,
Astros just beat the Yankees.
Okay. Parsons wants revenge every game. Yeah, that's true. Parsons is that guy with that bad attitude. He just wants to knock somebody's heads off.
Yeah, well.
So supposedly Dak was supposed to speak first with the press, but he said that the lion was hungry, so he went ahead and let Micah Parsons go through first so he could go eat.
Did you hear about the little thing Marco was yelling at Dak? Yeah, you might be back, but we still got this shit.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Washington. What about a weave? Why I need a weave? Lord knows, right now my wife's like, you need another haircut because I got too much damn hair. Listen, I have enough hair right here. Hold on. Okay, I got enough hair in here that if I got
nappy right now,
if I got if I got a fro comb, you might not notice the difference. Seriously.
What?
Look,
man, you're not wrong, man. Even though, you would love to see that.
There we go.
Let's bring in the tight ends and let's go 12 personnel and use the run.
12 personnel. Let's roll.
It fits better with. I guess it fits better. Oh God, I look like.
Look at that. That looks good.
Where's my rifle at?
You look like a retired army sergeant.
Yeah. Okay.
You're like Sergeant Holka.
There we go. It looks like a bandana on now. How's that? Actually, now my head's cold.
You're the big toe.
My head's cold now.
Now you're just gonna be wearing that around the house, like you're not on the line.
You look like one of the Jacksons. You look like
Let's go.
a young Janet Jackson.
What?
Yeah, Jackson
like
5. Come on,
Janet Jackson.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, but you're saying I look like a woman, like a girl? What the?
Little Michael. That's it.
What the hell?
Little Michael with the hair.
Okay, Mike didn't get this color until he was old.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
He didn't get that until he started dyeing his
It's
color.
football. You don't win a pageant. Mr. Truckee, what's up, man?
I
guess what I can see. I can see Angelica Barone now.
Angelica Barone. Did you watch the movie Dog?
A young Lionel Richie. Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
Yeah, right. You like that?
I think that's a
you
touchdown.
Like that, Stephanie? I know you like that. Fix your bangs, Mark. Ma, the meatloaf.
The meatloaf? What? Oh boy!
Ma,
all right, so we actually have a blowout tonight. Okay, so we've had more scoring in this game probably than all of the other Thursday games.
Yeah, 41-24.
And of course, we still won't be.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Yeah.
Is this not why you are here?
I'm pretty sure that most happiest people were Amazon.
I haven't watched that movie in a while. That's a good one.
So, have the Cardinals saved their season?
Yes.
At 3-4?
Yeah, they're capable of going
They are
on
very
a run.
capable. Yeah, they are.
Yeah. I was
Considering
hoping.
that.
See, that's where we talked about when you play a team.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles already played them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if they were to play them in a couple of weeks, it probably would have been different. But that's the way it goes. You know, I mean, shout out to the Eagles. They hung on, won that game, but fucking guy missed a 20-some yard. You know. A 20-some yard field goal, but Hey Brian, what's the name of the movie? It's called Dog on Amazon Prime.
Oh, I just thought about something
I was telling
that would
him
be
about
so
a dog's
funny.
journey and a dog's purpose. That one was.
It's with Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
He plays he plays a special ops guy who is suffering from PTSD. And he comes out of the military and he gets a hold of this dog. His buddy ends up dying and he takes over the dog. And it's the journey with the dog going back. It's really good. going to the guy's services with the dog. They wanted his dog to be at the services, but this dog has some issues. He was actually a dog that was over in Iraq with him. So it's sad, but it's good.
Stephanie, I've got to work on that. You didn't tell me how big you wanted it.
Well, from what Randy was telling me.
Well, I don't want to know what Randy was telling you. Okay.
I'm playing.
No, she wants to.
Yeah, I know. It's that big a wooden sign.
Yeah. Movie was terrible. What movie was terrible? LSU Sport Fanatic?
He
didn't like dog.
Oh.
It's like Channing Tatum wasn't dancing.
Yeah, he didn't have a
my
Lizzie
God.
in his shorts.
Colts and Titans. Kansas City, San Francisco. Doesn't it seem like Kansas City's always playing somebody good every week?
Yeah.
Miami gets the Steelers. Okay. That's Sunday night. Bears in New England. Oh, that's going to be a snooze fest on Monday night. Heck, I could go Waynesboro early for that shit. Oh, Stephanie says that's what he said. Oh.
So you got to go back to Waynesboro tomorrow?
Oh, no. I'm talking next week. I think I'm going to start.
So I didn't watch any of your. I don't know if you put anything up lately on the Red Brick House.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on with that?
Got the panel put in, the meter base, got the roof over the kitchen, and I'm actually going to start digging the footings underneath the house to start redoing that front floor. Once we get that part leveled out, then we can really start rocking and rolling, start working on getting ductwork.
Are you having any issues with the town of Waynesboro?
No, hell no. you know what's funny is they were going to, okay, here's the thing that's funny about it is the house itself, the city owned it since the 50s because originally the main drag was going to go through there, and so they bought it because they originally were going to bulldoze it over. They ended up changing where the road went in, and they basically had it as a rental property, which became like slumlords, and it just, got just bad shape. Walmart built a grocery store across the street from it. There were two other houses that were over there that were bulldozed over. And that one was set to be done too. And then there was a group of people that were talking about wanting to save it. It was older people. And for 2 years, they were working on trying to get it all together. None of them had any knowledge on construction. The city of Waynesboro was going to give them like $20,000 to help them renovate the place and everything else. But they got tired of waiting for them to do something. And so they said, you guys don't have anybody to fix it. So we're going to just go ahead and demolish it. And that's when I met some people, and some people were like showing it to me as it's already been condemned. And, I did a few Facebook posts on it, and next thing I know, I'm speaking to city council about saving it. And they're like, well, if you want to save it, then, we'll give it to the Red Brick Committee, and they ended up giving it to me. And so then, of course, I have to spend 4 years trying to get the zoning changed from highway commercial to back to residential.
Now, you didn't tell me that, I don't know if I want to say this now, but somebody,
the funny thing is
the theft recently, you didn't say anything to me about that.
Well, no, somebody had broken. Oh, there was a person coming out of the side of the house.
Your trailer.
My dump trailer? Yeah, I had that actually parked out there for about a year, and it got ripped off. But
yeah. I know, because Tracy told my wife.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I'm like, you didn't say nothing to me about that.
Yeah. It's one of those things. I had a dump trailer that I used I hadn't used it in 3 years. It was a dump trailer. And, it's very rare that I actually used it, and it was a problem because I didn't have a place to park it. So I had it there, and it got taken. The funny thing was, when the city... here we go. Fight. It's like, why, guys? Okay.
The fuck.
You're going to get fined.
That's ridiculous.
You're not going to actually hurt the person. It's just like, okay. But what's funny is the city the assessed tax value of it was like $25,000 when the city owned it. And it wasn't livable. Immediately, once they gave it to me, it was now all of a sudden worth $89,000.
Wow. Yeah.
So for them, they've been making tax money off of it for the years and stuff. While I've been trying to get.
And then
it
they're
together.
going to reassess it when you're done.
Oh well, yeah. Oh, and the thing was, they were also going to have to spend. It was $30,000 that they were going to have to spend to get it demolished, or it was going to be $20,000 that they were going to give to the other people. So they actually made out. Now they're getting tax revenue off of it, and didn't have to spend a dime on it. And it was one of those things that I didn't realize. Before I knew it, it's like all of a sudden I got this house to work on. But I love the house itself. It's actually really, really cool. And once we get it done, it'll be fun to be actually out there and to be able to just kind of hang there. Although that first night I sleep in it, knowing that it was a Civil War hospital and that people died in it and that are buried next door, that's kind of creepy. It would be a great haunted house right now. I mean, think about that. How many houses do you know that the people that died in it are right next door buried?
Yep, it was a hospital, and if you died, they just
took you right down the steps.
Put you on ice for a couple of days. And
no, we're talking about no. This is Civil War hospital. They didn't have ice, okay?
Yeah, they just carried.
They carried your ass on downstairs, put you in a hole in the ground over there, and just kept on going to the next one. Second thought: do I want to spend the night in there? All right, so who are we calling a flag on here?
Probably both.
It's got to be offset.
It looks like
they're talking to New Orleans. I mean, they're talking about a challenge. Okay,
Challenge, right? Yeah.
So there was no flag.
Well, there was a flag, challenge flag.
I mean, no, but I thought it was a penalty flag.
Yeah, no, I know.
For the fight.
I was just more. What is he challenging? Like the fight? No, man, I challenged that. Not sure what he's challenging.
Now this is true garbage time.
Yeah, this is garbage time now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he looked like he was hurting a little bit. Kyler Murray.
Damn. Dalton, 265, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
Well, if he didn't have the 2 pick sixes.
Yeah, it would actually be a game.
Mark, no more steak, eat salmon and avocados and get some quality rest and oatmeal in the morning. I believe you will thank me for it. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually pretty good with working on old houses. I actually enjoy it. I've had 3 houses that were built
440 left
in the early 1900s, all literally falling to the ground.
Well, at least this is a better Thursday night football game than we've had in the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's been some excitement as opposed to watching kickers.
Even with the fighting's been exciting too.
The score is 42-24. Arizona.
I don't hear Michael Anthony Fitness. I guess he gave up.
He's knocked out on the couch, sleep. He had an early delivery this morning. A long delivery. Lola, it's officially garbage time. There's 4 minutes left. It's 42-24. Which
James Nooks.
That's kind of interesting. 2-4 and 4-2.
Yeah, James Nook says you should burn the hat after you pay the debt off in the outside in the fireside chat. Oof.
Well, they might get a garbage time touchdown. Here.
Yeah, Rhonda Lovely. Mark's steak sub looks so much better than Philly's.
Andy Dalton can say, "Hey, I had 4 TDs on the road."
Yeah, right.
Actually, I had 6 TDs.
Yeah, right.
I had 6
2 for the
TD
other
passes.
team.
2 for the other team and 4 for me.
Hey, Mark, you are not a cockroach. You are wearing that proudly.
Oh, well, with the we going. Damn. Saints D is
bad. Randy Stites.
Are
you off, Randy?
I will say that the 3 turnovers made life a lot harder for him because actually you take 14 points off of that. It's not quite as bad. Now you're talking about 28 that you gave up.
Oh, there it is. Touchdown.
I'm saying you got to go for onside, obviously.
Cardinals lead the Saints 42 to 30 now, Marcus.
I'm just seeing that rush from Dalton Schultz. And not Dalton Schultz, Andy Dalton. Wow. Can I really just go there?
Red Rifle. Red Rum. Hey, Sean Payton got out just in time, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, he knew it. He didn't have, Drew Brees, I don't have a quarterback. And he was like, no.
Yeah, he tried but 1 year.
Yeah.
And you saw how that worked out.
Which is why he will go to a team that's a contender.
Tender hot. Yeah.
Yes, it's hurt season. Yes, I'm wearing this stupid hat. And I can't say, I can't, the key thing on this thing is I can't say anything bad about the Eagles when wearing the hat for the bet. This isn't actually the hat wearing. I'm gonna, since I wore the sunglasses, and the Eagle fans are so delicate that their butt hurt because
it's overtime. You're just giving them a little extra.
Yeah,
this is
they need it.
Yeah, this is advertisement for Lord Brunson.
Yeah,
there you go, Lord.
I think he wants to come over for the next game.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He wants to come over for the Eagles game.
Take a gander at some of his tweets.
Yeah, I know. All I gotta say is
he does no homework, man.
We better win because Lord knows that would be obnoxious to have him here if they won. I still look better than Hurts. Okay. James 6 said, I know you can't say anything bad, but I sure can. Doesn't mean we can't take shots, Mark. Yeah, no problem.
Shot.
Hey, a bet's a bet.
Shot. Hey, Hopkins looks good. Everybody.
All right.
Philadelphia.
2 minutes and 59 seconds left to go. Did New Orleans take a timeout? Okay.
I didn't even get to see that.
Rhonda, look, I love that. Mark's wife will like the role play, the spice of life, laugh out loud. She'll tell me you need a haircut. So I'm not talking about the wig. You still need a haircut. Oh, boy. Rhonda, are you out there twerking for your husband again? Do I need to play?
Breaking news, McCaffrey has been traded to the 49ers. Is that right?
My home team.
Who got traded?
It's saying breaking news, but I can't find it.
Who?
McCaffrey was traded to the Niners. I don't see it
That's
anywhere.
like yesterday, the Odell Beckham to Minnesota, right? Up.
There it is.
He's now a 49er. Yep.
Good call. Mark Smith.
Yep, I did. Yeah.
Pro Football Talk is slow. Wow. What's your thought on that?
Christian McCaffrey.
I mean,
The
but I mean,
Niners.
it's good for the Niners. That's good for the Niners.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, will he stay healthy? You know, it's
That's the
something,
big
but
question.
it's still a good weapon for them. So.
They got a good offensive line there,
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's a good move on them.
I
How
wonder
much
what
do they
they
give
got.
up? What do they give
Yeah,
up?
right.
For it?
Have to
Draft
be at least
picks, obviously.
1-1, a 1 and a 2, maybe.
So he's returning home, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you look up the compensation.
That's good, man. Yeah, that's a good move for them. I think, definitely a good move for Carolina. Very good job, man. What was that? Try to see who they said that.
Give us DJ Moore.
Oh, yeah, Mark Smith. So, Mark Smith, good job on you.
Huh. Just happens. They don't have the details. I don't have them yet.
Yeah, pretty big.
I think my phone's going crazy, so that's the alerts. Yep. That's a da-da-da, Dan Gina.
They needed to add something when they were.
All right. Panthers are sending Pro Bowl running back McCaffrey to the Niners in exchange for draft picks.
They were also talking to the Rams, apparently.
Yeah.
The 49ers must have made the bigger trade. Shots fired.
Shot.
So, as we get closer to that November 1st trade deadline.
Yeah, we got to start thinking, what
will they be getting rid of any other players? Because, see, they don't have draft picks because of all the...
Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
What about Tyron Smith?
I don't think anybody's going to give you much for Tyron Smith. I just don't see that.
You don't really
coming off
trade
the
injury, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you can trade him, can you?
No. I mean, you can.
When he comes back and plays a couple of games, but then again,
the trade deadline's November 1st.
Yeah.
So it would be trading him next year if he's still on the team. No.
I think you were probably right in the sense of what you're saying with Terrell Basham coming back. I mean, there's always guys like once he comes back, maybe
that's the rumor, and then just like the rumor, Dallas is still in on Denzel Mims. It's like I don't understand it.
I'm a fat loser. Hope Dak hands fall off. Go Lions. Really, dude? That's what you got?
Big Chris.
Okay.
No trade value for Tyron. Yeah, I mean, you can't trade him being injured. No, yeah.
Be like
Ravens Buccaneers. That would be interesting. That might be a good one.
What's that?
For the washing machine. Well, what's that, Mark?
Ravens Buccaneers next Thursday night. That might be good.
Yeah.
You're gonna see maybe Deshaun Jackson there.
Could be.
Yeah, he'll tear a hamstring on Thursday Night Football.
Yeah, he'll make a big play.
Yeah,
like, oh my god! And then the next one.
Yeah, he'll make a great catch. Not run into the end zone and to pull a hamstring. Dallas is trade meat available. I mean,
they're Blackman saying DJ Moore, Elijah Moore. Which Moore is better?
And Rhonda, before it was actually a Civil War hospital,
DJ.
It was actually a schoolhouse, supposedly the third oldest masonry school in the country. And the person who actually financed it and made it was a Revolutionary War officer who took his pension basically and built it. And he's buried in Stanton, Virginia. And what's interesting is his headstone is actually red bricks with a piece of granite on top of it. So he had affinity for red bricks. Lola, yeah, a little bit. You know, I'm getting old. You know, I'm 57 now. You know, I get tired now. You know. If he could have hit that, man, damn.
Where does Dallas Cowboys run and stop in the rank and stop in the run? Probably middle of the pack, really. Maybe a little better.
I'd say a little bit better. Maybe like 11th or 12th, I'd say. Maybe. But
give me
that's
a
more of a
second
guess.
here.
Yeah, that's what I said. The middle would be 16. That's what I said, a little better, somewhere in that area.
It is. Hold up.
Survey says.
Stopping the run. 19th in yards.
Wow. More so, I thought. Where
17
we are
in
running
yards.
the ball. That's what I was thinking.
Where are we at running the ball?
Yeah.
18th at running the football.
Right
on
there,
on TDs. 16 in yards, 12 in attempts. Where are we at passing the football? Is that what you asked?
We're at the bottom of the.
We're 23rd on attempts, 27th in yards.
Oh, you Cooper Rush fans.
Now, scoring defense, we're 3rd. Yards, we're 8th. Taking the ball away, 18th.
But I feel like we're a better team than last year. So go figure, you know?
Yeah, because you got the depth behind it.
Yeah.
As well, to kind of keep things going. Well, you didn't have that last year.
All right, we're coming down the last
You
strip.
didn't have the depth behind it.
Last minute.
Oh, no, I am not selling these, but damn, Lord Brunson. This is a Lord Brunson hat, okay? And if you go to Lord Brunson's Twitter, you'll see in the bio, he's got the link for his store. He's got all kinds of stuff in there. But no, I'm not selling. I might sell this one. I'd love to get my money back out of this one.
How much was that fine hat?
I think with shipping, it was like $35, $29.
That is true.
For a snapback?
Huh?
Jeez.
Everything's gotten expensive these days, dog.
Lyle Horton says Debo won't have to run the ball anymore with McCaffrey now with the 49ers. I mean,
well, damn, wait a minute.
If Mark, be able to relieve.
Marcus Smith said the Panthers got a 2nd, a 3rd, and a 4th round pick in 23. No.
Yeah.
And a 5th and 24. No. If they got that much for him, trade Zeke. Okay. Shit. For a broke down running back? Oh, hell no. If the 49ers gave that much for him, then they're smoking crack. I think it was. Let me see.
That's what I said. I think it was. He's saying it was $30-some.
It was with the shipping and handling, $36.83.
Yeah, it's for a snapback, regular hat.
No way McCaffrey isn't worth not even close to that. I'm serious. There is no way, no how that he. No. Let's see if we can find anything.
I can see it. I mean, I'm not saying he's worth it, but yeah, I mean, I can definitely see it.
Baker Mayfield just got lonelier.
Jumps off sides. I'm seeing a fault jump off sides type thing. Not false start. Never mind.
Well, is there any point in keeping DJ Moore now?
I mean,
he's gone.
Here's the thing.
He's gone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know that.
Like, how would you use him? You know.
Yeah, we're not getting them.
It's just, I mean, let's say if we were somehow it was to happen, how would you use them? You know, like the people that that could do the same thing in that same, not to say that they bring that same type of energy, but you're not using those guys in that same way. Where's
We're
Turpin?
not.
Where's
Yeah. They're not using the guys that are here, let alone somebody who's not here yet.
Well, they're dumping contracts is what they're doing. Getting rid of Christian McCaffrey because, as much as people talk about Zeke Elliott's contract, he signed his right after Zeke's, and every year he's been injured.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be. I'm interested to see. I got to look back and see how much dead money they're going to be with because of it. Because obviously it's too soon. Well, I mean, what did he sign right at the same year, or was it the year after? Than Zeke.
It was right after.
It was after. It was a year after, at least.
So there might be like this where they only had one more year of. They might be eating money next year, but next following year.
Yeah, they're only 8 points back, man. They can get an onside kick here.
If we can get an onside kick.
He signed a 4-year, $64 million contract with the Panthers, including $21 million signing bonus and $38 million guaranteed. So
when was
looking at, he was set to be a free agent until 2026.
Okay.
So this year, cap number was 8.7. Next year's cap money, and with the dead money of $25 million.
Scott McBride just said that they just announced they gave a second and a fourth. I don't know how true that is, but they were wanting.
That makes sense. Yeah, that one makes more.
Yeah, per Randy Stites, they wanted a first and a third.
No way.
Yeah.
But his cap number for 23 is 19.5.
Matt Reynolds is saying Panthers got a 2022-23 fourth, 24 second, and running back Davis Price.
There you go. I have it right here. I just got the alert.
Okay.
Panthers get 4 picks, including 3 in 2023.
That's crazy.
So let me look it up.
Now, I guess the 49ers are figuring that we're going to be a late pick. But, if we go, and do great things. But you're talking about a second? You said a second? Somebody said a second.
I don't know what. I'm just saying picks. McCaffrey traded the Niners. Panthers received 4 draft picks. The Panthers get a second-round pick in 2023, a third-rounder in 2023, a fourth-rounder in 2023, and a fifth-rounder in 2024.
So,
are they on crack?
So Mark Smith was.
Mark Smith, shout out. He's on it.
Shout out to you. That's crazy. That's
a lot.
That's a lot for a guy that stays injured. That's pretty.
I think that can blow up in the Niners'
you know what?
face.
I'll give you that, Mark. Yeah, for a guy that's constantly injured, but for the value when he isn't, I can see it.
Oh, I know you're not going to go there with that. After the whole Tyron Smith thing, I know you're not going to go there.
Yeah, he's playing both sides.
When he's healthy. He's healthy. No, you didn't.
Yeah, but he's not like a weapon that you're throwing out there as well, too. To score.
No, he's a weapon. Tyron is a weapon.
Oh my God!
Ask the guy he goes against.
No, see. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it 100% with I'm not making that trade. I'm not giving up 4 draft picks for
that could be
possibly.
That could really set the Niners back.
But that could also, be some good things here and there.
If they win a Super Bowl, it's a good trade. Anything less, that's a lot to give up for a running back.
Now again,
days.
Okay, so Randy, hypothetically, didn't they just say now that you don't draft a running back in the first round, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Isn't the thing? Okay, so we get it. They didn't give a first round pick, but when you say a second, a third, a fourth, and a fifth the next year, for a guy who's been in the league now for 5 years, who's been injured the last 3.
It's a lot to give up.
And not only the contract that he has, the amount of money. Now, again, if they were negotiating with the Rams, this may be partially that we're afraid of. We don't want the Rams to get him. But damn, that's crazy. I'm sorry. No way in the world.
Did you see that? Did you see that, Phil?
What?
Michael Dana. I think that's who wanted us to do the chip challenge.
Michael Dana.
He goes, at Mark Holmes, Jay Glazer is confirming the report that was stated by Primetime and Game Time.
Wow, that is crazy.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I got my chip, by the way. My chip is being both.
Pacquiao chip?
Yeah, I'm not. I don't have to take it yet, but it's en route.
Yeah, they've sold out of them down the country there. I was going to get some more this weekend. They're like, no, we got them. Gone.
How much was it at
$8.99?
7-Eleven?
$8.99?
Yeah.
I've seen them like on Amazon for like 14 something. I was like,
I got them for 13. I got one for $13. I stopped at 7-Eleven today on my route and they were all out. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, they were like every 7-Eleven down there. I used to see them. I asked yesterday, I was like, she's like, no.
What they're doing is they're buying them up and selling them for $13, $14.
I guess that's okay. Kind of like the toilet tissue when the pandemic first started.
Yeah.
All right, so this game is over. So I appreciate everybody being here, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll up out of here, y'all. And I know you want to hear this.
My home team, my loyalty, I'm at Uptown Royalty. We fight for all DC, who are we? I speak facts.